Guten Morgen, half a day and heck in. Well, did I just inhale my soup? Yes. It is now time for the rest of the testament of Sherlock Holmes. That's where we left off. Watson accused Sherlock Holmes of potentially planting a bomb and blowing up a judge. And Holmes was like, I can't be here. And it's like, excuse me, the judge is probably dead. Poor Lucy's injured. What did you do? And he's like, I don't have sauce on my face. New factors regarding Sherlock Holmes, new revelations regarding the true nature of the famous detective have reached our humble editorial staff. I believe it's just him, right? Like, it's that little office. Your humble servant, always seeking the truth, has been able to initiate contact with someone linked to the Bruce Parrington plans case of several years ago. This person is none other than the brother of the unfortunate Arthur Hodigan West, murdered during that terrible affair. Revelations made by this gentleman are astonishing. Desiring at all costs to realize the truth regarding his brother's death, uncovered a certain implication of Sherlock Holmes in the disappearance of the submarine's plans. So that he might lay his hands upon the document, Mr. Holmes accused the famous partner, his accomplice, of stealing the plans. He double-crossed him by making the theft appear simple in order to accuse him later. He then set a trap with the newspaper bluff, a simple small ad, for the partner did not know that Mr. Holmes and his boss were one and the same person. Arrested and found guilty alone, the accomplice died in prison shortly afterwards under suspicious circumstances, taking Holmes' secret with him to the grave. These revelations are extremely important. Mr. Holmes is not a vulgar, deceitful criminal, but well and truly one of the central figures of international violent crime, who would not hesitate to betray his homeland. Oh, Firelane.
How dreadful.
I don't know, man. Holmes is looking pretty guilty right now.
A fountain pen, just like the rat killers. Today, that dangerous maniac is free. And what's more, it is Holmes's fault. That inquiry at Westgate was a total failure.
So I figure we wear a dress today, because maybe it's the start of my villain era. Who knows? Toby! Oh, wait, hold on. Toby.
Loyal Toby. Holmes would have shown us, wouldn't he?
Opium.
Kurtz's pipe. So, Holmes took it with him. I wonder if he would have fired at those fiends in the opium den. A few days ago, such doubts would never have crossed my mind, but today I find myself asking if he could have killed in cold blood.
I mean, kind of let that one guy fall into, lava? Would you call it lava? Hot metal? He let him burn to death. Yeah, I know, game. I'm walking. I'm looking around.
Locked. No, I don't want to go to bed yet. I must wait for Holmes.
That's, oh, there we go.
The paper Holmes used to wrap that mysterious package that he left at the judge's house just a few minutes before the explosion.
It does look really sus.
These events have shattered my nerves. I should sleep for a few hours, or at least I should try.
Night, night.
And this is how my dear friend and colleague treats his clients' letters.
Doctor! There you are. I was poisoned.
By who?
Ah, you know him very well. Such a clever man. A brilliant mind, but so evil. He has hurt so many of us.
Who are you talking about? Holmes?
So hot. Flames. The heat is unbearable. Walter, I beg you. Where is he, that devil? One day he will have to answer to a higher power. Oh, I need air. I need water. Ease my pain.
Who did this to you?
Dr. Watson!
Is that Lucy? Lucy, you are wounded.
I can't find my children, Doctor. Find them for me. But I beg you, keep them away from Mr. Holmes.
Lucy, no. Why do you say that? Let me help you.
You are so kind. It is too late for me, but you can still save yourself.
Holmes, I know you were in there. Holmes, open this door immediately.
I think that I would rather not.
Tell me the truth, Holmes. I need to know. You have no right to keep the truth from me. Tell me.
I am sorry, Watson.
Open this door, or I will break it down.
Do what you like. The door is not locked.
What are you doing? No, Holmes! No, it is impossible.
Well, someone had the wrong instructions for what a roast is, that's for sure. Larry did. Icky it. Oh my god.
What's going on?
Police!
Yes,
Open.
just one moment, I'm coming.
Hi?
Dr. Watson, is Mr. Holmes here?
Inspector Baines, what?
Is he here or not?
No, I do not believe so.
Open the door, quickly. You're gonna have to come with me, Doctor. We have a lot of questions to ask you about your relationship with Sherlock Holmes, and also regarding your movements early yesterday evening.
It's empty, Inspector.
Get dressed. We're leaving in 2 minutes.
Yes, I'm coming. I'll do all I can to help you. I would also like to find the answers to some of my own questions.
Sergeant, I'd like you to stay here with some of your men and search the place from top to bottom. If there is one clue here that will lead me to him, then I want you to find it. Doctor, you must understand that I am sorry about this situation, but if, as we believe, Holmes is a murderer, I won't hesitate to arrest him.
What did you say? A murderer?
You heard me, Doctor. The Bishop's murderers informed us that they were following orders from Sherlock Holmes.
Huh? The next morning. Okay. Well, how you doing, Larrington?
Baines and his men have ransacked the place during my interrogation at Scotland Yard. I would never have imagined that I should be put through such an ordeal. I have always fought on the side of justice, but to be interrogated for hours like a common criminal, having to proclaim my innocence over and over again. Baines is convinced that Holmes is guilty, but who can blame him? Everything seems to point to him. I had thought that the worst was behind me, but here I am, as a suspected accomplice. All I need to do is to find Holmes, and when I find him, I'll decide. I'm going to search the flat. Perhaps Baines overlooked some clues.
Most likely. Yes, autosave works still. I'm hot, sadly not the good kind. Larrington, you are an attractive person. Don't say that about yourself. And same, it is hot in Texas, hence why I'm wearing a dress. I'm just like, eh. It's like one of those, like, I guess summertime dresses, because you can, like, see through it, but I'm just like, it is hot. Same boat.
This disguise evidently belongs to Holmes.
Alright, let me make sure that this is good. Toby! Oh, thank God you're fine. Thought they killed you for some reason, just like, stress. I'm contemplating the idea of wearing a kilt into and out of work. Do it! Do it! 100% full support! I'm here for the kilts. Do it.
This disguise evident.
Man, it's gonna be a pain to put all these books back.
Ugh, what a smell! It reeks of tobacco. This
Okay, disguise.
This bust was This disguise. This is what Holmes was wearing yesterday. Holmes has left his tweed suit here, so he came back to change after he left me in front of Judge Beckett's house, just after the explosion. Knowing that Scotland Yard is looking for him, he will likely have changed into one of his disguises. I just need to know which one. The best thing to do is proceed by elimination. I will use the wardrobe in the sitting room to reconstruct them.
So do I need to pick up? I need to pick up everything now. God, okay. If I was Holmes, I probably would go, like, Whitechapel beggar.
Holmes's tobacco. A hole. There must be a false bottom. I need something thin to prise it up.
False bottom.
A photo of Irene Adler, the woman, according to Holmes. Holmes's Victoria Cross. A letter addressed to Zachariah Dossett, the clergyman. But what is that doing here? It's a rent reminder. But why should Holmes be concerned about that? Another letter, this one for a certain Escott. Who could that be? This J. Escott must be a worker in the building. A letter addressed to a clerk of the court. Why in heaven's name has Holmes got that? This letter is addressed to a naval captain. My goodness. All these carefully hidden envelopes were addressed to Holmes under various identities. The addresses are therefore those of his hiding places. Holmes has never told me about them. I suppose that he goes there regularly and discreetly to pick up his mail. I cannot waste precious time by going to each of these addresses. I must refine my research.
On the upside, a snowball ice microphone arrived today. Want a mic that isn't on my face so a desk fan won't create too much surplus noise to confuse my poor voice command program for Elite Dangerous. Nice. Congrats. Alright. This guy is grabbing them all. Now I know where he's at. What? Which one is he wearing? Who's a good boy, Toby? That all of it?
I must collect all the pieces.
Tony! Happy belated birthday! Do you want the witness? I can give you the witness. Because, you know, it matters. This? I think it's this.
Get up! You can do it!
You have been witnessed, Tony! Hello. Heck yeah. But when Watson said Escott, I first heard escort, and for a moment there, Holmes was thirstier than we were first led to believe. How are you doing this lovely day, Tony? I can tell you this, it is quite hot in Texas. Hence, that's why the clavicles are out. But hopefully your day is better. Lovely Canada. Alright, so we're missing a jacket and a hat. There. My room?
Baines's men have more or less spared my bedroom. How kind of them.
It's smoky again? Aw, from the fire smoke. Aw, I was hoping to be gone by now.
Here is where...
Well, we're happy to have you. Okay, so I need pants and a hat. Oh, jacket. Why do you want me to look at that?
The harpoon that was...
Wait! Wait!
The harpoon that was used to kill Black Peter. A horrible murder.
You mean the murder that I investigate in the next game? Okay, nice. Now I know where the harpoon came from. See any of it dangling up? Just need one more jacket. Is it not this? There it is. Okay, that should be everything. Oh, I'm arranging them. Guessing though. Okay, naval. This doesn't look like a naval hat, but then again, I don't know 1800 naval captain attire. I walked in it because Dad wanted to see downtown Toronto. Also, bought my own presents. What'd you get yourself? Also, did you want anything for your birthday? I know I kind of like alluded to it, but I was like, I don't think I was specific. Do you want anything for your birthday? Like anything on your wish list you want? Shoes are shoes. Okay, what am I doing here? Deduce which disguise is missing. Captain Basil. So, pretend you're Captain Basil. Reverend. Clerk. I'm gonna say Reverend and...
I must put the right name to the right disguise.
Poop. Action figure, Funko, and Snorlax Stuffy. Amazing! I bet it's uber comfortable. Or uber soft. Oh, it already escaped. My bad. Alright, what am I doing here? Collect all the pieces. I did that. Oh! Got my letters wrong. You go back here. You're the big one. And little one goes.
I must put the right name to the right disguise.
Surprise me. Nappy is very soft and squishy. Okay, I will surprise you later then after stream. Give me the solution, but they don't give me the solution. These look like shoes?
There, the entire outfit.
I was a little off. I'm not sure how you'd figure that, but sure. But the letters are still wrong. Is what you're telling me. Or did I only fix one outfit? Ah! It's a shiny shoe. Pants. Look the same to me. Hats are all good. Is the pants? Is it the letters?
I must put...
Because they're telling me the top left letter is not the one. Alright. Gotta get back to it. This is what, the closet puzzle? Puzzle? Closet doors. I need the puzzle. So I fixed the shoes and he was like, ah, complete outfit. But like, was that just for the navel?
There, the entire outfit.
Hello? Up.
Perfect. Now I know what Holmes looks like, and I know where to search for him. Let me take a look at the map.
Twas the shoes. Alright, map. Is that an autosave? No, it wasn't. Okay.
It would be better if I took some money before leaving. One can buy a lot of things with notes in Whitechapel.
There's the money. Toby, where's my money? Here's the money. And the money's in my room.
My money! Someone has emptied my wallet. I always keep a little money in it. The police can't have stolen it. It's impossible. Last night I was too tired to think, but now I have to face the truth. Holmes stole my money, like any common low-down scoundrel.
Okay, Watson. It's in your pocket. Better hand it over, Dan.
Good. I've got the address of Holmes's hideout. $6 Row.
Okay, autosaves are holding up. Also, people seem to like the Sherlock Holmes series. Like, I've noticed, like... And I'm just like, oh, yay! Baby views, let's go! Holmes is evil now? Here's the thing, Tony. A lot has happened, and it's really suspicious. Like, we were chasing a guy, right, to get information from him. Because he's the nephew of the murdered priest. And he was not in a good space. Like, his OCD or his mental disorder was acting up. So, like, he was kind of panicking, hallucinating. He thought people were after him. Which wasn't wrong. People were after him. And we tried to find him. And Holmes kind of scared him. Not on purpose, but the dude was like, oh my god, it's you, stay away from me. And as he's backing up, he fell into a pit of, like, actively melted metal. So, like, lava, essentially. And Holmes just kind of watched him burn to death. And Watson shows up like, oh my god, what happened? And he's like, like, just, he had an accident. And it's like, okay, you could have stopped him. And then we went to a judge's house. And as soon as we left, Holmes was like, Watson, we gotta go. And he's like, what are you talking about? We're just gonna walk. He's like, Watson, we gotta go now. And he's like, what do you mean? And then, boom, it explodes. The house explodes. And the judge that just went in is most likely dead. Lucy got injured. So Watson was like, oh my god, we gotta help Lucy. And Sherlock's like, nope, we gotta get out of here before the cops show up. So Watson's like, what? So it's looking bad, but I'm assuming there's a reason for everything. But everybody's kind of like, what the fuck is going on, Holmes? So Holmes just ran away after it looks like he killed the judge, because he brought in a package, left said package, and was like, Watson, we gotta get out of here. It looks bad. Fuck's row? This is. But I'm like waiting for that explanation, but I'm also like, you know, you could just tell me. I'm your partner. You could be like, hey, Watson, I didn't do it.
Here it is. It looks like a boarding house. I can't knock on all the doors. Holmes will hear me and escape. As I've the advantage of surprise, I'd better use it.
It just looks bad. It looks bad.
Oh, but I know you. You with the moustache. I met you back when Jack was cutting up all those girls around here.
Hi, Donnie.
So you've come back to do some slumming.
Danny, you
Danny.
are no longer, I mean, you've given up the,
The game? Yes, my dear, I've given it up. Sorry, are ya? I'm the manager of this boarding house now. I rent out rooms.
That is exactly why I am here. I'm looking for someone who...
He's not here.
You don't even know who I'm talking about.
Perhaps not, but he's not here anyway. You should understand that my tenants come here for peace and quiet. Quiet and discreet, my hotellies. Just like me. And I, Danny the Anvil, 11 times champion of male wrestling in Whitechapel, I guarantee their peace and quiet.
I really must insist. It's very important.
Diggins. Oh, look, it's the stunning and brilliant NinaMeep. Nah, it's just a NinaMeep who's showing off her clavicles because it's hot in Texas right now. I'm in a dress. Ah! But I'm like, you know what? We could be dead in a dress because, you know, we've been seeing a lot of cut up bodies, so we're like, fit the vibe. All right, Danny. I already told her I'm looking for someone, and she's like, eh. One of your fans? I think she's gonna remember how the Jack the Ripper case went. Biographer?
Dear lady, I'm a biographer and also an artist. Your hotel is quite exceptional. I would like to put it on canvas and perhaps write about its history, which I'm sure must be fascinating.
If you're drunk, you better go and sober up somewhere else.
I want a portrait. Everybody likes art of themselves, which I actually had an interesting thought today. If we ever get fan art, love it. But then, Rumi was like, what if you get not safe for work fan art? Because obviously, popular streamers, there is that side of the internet. And I was like, what OF is for? I'll share it there. It's the perfect place to share the art. And I was like, yes. Yes, art. Dead in a dress, so Wednesday Addams. Yes. Portrait! Everybody likes portraits.
You are so very unique. I would like you to permit me to sketch your portrait.
My portrait? What for?
To give you immortality.
What for? But to immortalize the champion that you are, of course. All the great wrestlers are doing it these days, even Pudding, Nutcracker, Stomping Jenny.
Yeah, that's true. If those big cows can have theirs done, why not me?
The right light.
The light here isn't good for artwork. Let me see some of your rooms. Perhaps we will find a better light, without disturbing your tenants, of course.
Don't worry about that. Most of them are out this time of day. And if they're not happy about it, I'll explain it to them gently, if you see what I mean.
I'm sure that they will understand at once.
Yeah, come on then.
Here would be perfect. A splendid place. Ah, I've just had a wonderful idea. Why don't I paint your portrait with you wearing your stage costume?
What?
Yes, I think it would be difficult for me to capture you correctly if you are dressed in your everyday clothes. They are too elegant.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna be great. And it will remind me of the old days. Oh, but I left my costume with a pawnbroker so that I could buy some of that lovely pear-smelling perfume.
Yes, I remember. Very well, off you go. While I'm waiting, I shall concentrate and soak up the atmosphere here.
All right, but don't touch anything. The bloke that rents this room isn't very easy going. You'll have enough time. The pawnbroker's shop isn't close by.
What a mess. That's Holmes, all right.
I misheard her with her accent when she said pawnbroker. I heard something else and I was like, oh! Alright. Got another save. Sure, it's clean. Gonna get better in a second. Remember, it was Tony's birthday. Buy him gifts. Dun, 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 don't mind me. I'm not doing anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I can't spell. Hold on. Well, hugs for everyone. Yes. Well, if they ever do a documentary on those resale merchants, I hope they still call it a pawn film.
A sheet of blotting paper. Tobacco. And a lot of it.
A lot of tobacco.
A few files, books about criminal cases. The books Holmes usually reads. A microscope.
Trying to find an appropriate thing here. Yeah.
A pipe. And judging by the smell, Holmes has used it recently. Holmes's coat and deerstalker.
Boop.
Dirty water. Holmes must have washed something here. These crystal glasses are magnificent.
does he sleep?
A violin. Holmes often plays. It helps him to think. But it's out of tune and the sound is horrible. Holmes must have become annoyed with it. That happens quite often. Each of these scores bears a piece of music by a different composer. Holmes wanted to learn them all. There's Mozart, Beethoven, Paganini. This pot is empty.
Ooh, what's that face for, Tony?
Apparently, Holmes is packing his suitcase. A nice plant. I'm surprised that Holmes has taken care of it. I'm discovering new sides to his personality.
Here. You get... Oh no, voice mod's broken. I was gonna give you some smoochies. Mwah! There you go. You get IRL smoochies. Happy birthday! Enjoy your game.
This suitcase is closed with handcuffs, which in turn are attached to the sofa.
Can I just break the handle?
It's impossible to force the suitcase. It's armored. These handcuffs are extremely solid. You need a code as well as a key to open them. Apparently, this suitcase holds something which Holmes believes to be important. I must open it. It could be the chance to find out the truth about his intentions.
Over here. Up.
Holmes must have smoked his pipe while reading the newspaper. A pipe. And judging by the smell, Holmes has used it recently.
Musical newspaper.
As for the newspaper, it's only one page, with a curious article containing musical notes. This is what Holmes was reading without any doubt. Why?
Don't let this
What
be
do
a...
these notes mean?
Don't let this be a math puzzle with music involved. And musically too.
Liquid reagents, a large quantity of it, the same as at Baker Street. Holmes uses it for cleaning objects before he analyzes them. Analyzing material. There is no doubt about it. Everything would suggest that Holmes has been using this hiding place for a long time. Even if the notes on the page are simple, this untuned violin isn't going to help me reproduce them. These crystal glasses might help me reproduce the notes in the newspaper.
Oh, we're gonna... like, okay.
These
we need water.
This
There's water here. There's also a jug right there.
dirty water. Dirty.
What am I interacting with? This? Nope, not this. There's a sequence of some kind that the game wants. What am I doing wrong? Alright. Oh, I actually picked the right... That first try, we picked the right stuff with Danny. Nice. Suitcase, grab the pipe and the music notes. Use the pipe on the crystal cups. Oh. Sorry, I was thinking we put water when we
I
play
know
it.
that music. It's Beethoven's Fifth Symphony.
Yes.
There, I found the score corresponding to Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. There is a strange stain on it. I must examine this stain more closely.
Go on.
This stain hides an inscription. It wasn't there by any accident. I need a reagent for cleaning this stain.
Right here.
Liquid reagents. This stain, This reagent is too strong. I'm afraid it will eat the paper away at the same time as the stain. I'll have to dilute it with water. Good. The reagent is weaker now. I'll have to clean all this up now. I need some...
Can I just use his clothes?
A few...
Blotting.
A sheet of... A number. A number.
Alright, 359. Which makes me feel like Holmes left that on purpose for me to find.
These handcuffs are...
Oh, but I don't have a key.
Something...
Ah! I'm not done yet. Poop. Is there more stuff on the paper? No? There's a key. Okay. Under the microscope. Uh-huh. Reactive agent. Soil. Get the soil in the basin. What? What? Choose the partition on the armchair and put it under the microscope. The partition? I'm assuming they meant the Fifth Symphony thing. Use the reactive agent near the microscope and fill it with water. Look at the soil in the basin. With the microscope, use the reactive agent. Grab the blotter behind you. Use it on the microscope puzzle. You'll obtain 359. Oh, get the key in the flower pot.
A nice plant.
How do I get the key?
Earth. Holmes must have washed his hands here. Therefore, he must have been searching in the soil. In this flat. But where? There's soil here. Let's do the same as Holmes. Search. A key.
I almost want to bust out my gardening gloves, just be like, wow. By the way, I got eaten up at the cemetery. I'm covered in bug bites again. It's like, why? I was like, I just rolled up my pants. I wasn't even near the grass. That's the trippy part. Because, you know, it got hot, so we took a break. So I sat at the car, and I just, like, rolled up my pants legs a little bit and my socks down to let them breathe, cool down. And then I get home, and it's just a perfect line of just bug bites all around. And I'm just like, why?
These handcuffs are extremely... Excellent.
All right, 3, 5, 9. But Tony, tell me how the game is, because it looks good. I like the story.
Open.
Sesame.
A train ticket for the London suburbs. For tonight. But if Holmes wishes to escape, surely he would travel further than that.
Yeah. Ooh. Love your outfit.
Ah, there you are. I've got you.
Hey, what do you want?
That's enough. Take off that disguise.
That's not him.
What disguise?
I beg your pardon, young man.
That's him.
In a moment, madam. Stop playing around. I've seen through you. You're going to have to give me some straight answers now.
I don't know who you are or what you want, but leave me alone now!
I think you are mistaken, young man.
Your ridiculous accent and your filthy clothes don't fool me, Holmes. And what on earth have you been eating? Your breath could kill an ox at 10 paces.
Right, that's it! You're gonna get a thrashing of your life!
Calm down, Mr. Hooper. I think that this young man may have mistaken you for somebody else. He obviously does not have a good memory for faces.
On the contrary, madam, everything is crystal clear to me.
Really? Well, in that case, follow me, young man. I want to show you something.
Oh my god.
What? But, madam, please, what are you...
Calm down, Watson. It's me.
Holmes?
You were almost brilliant, Watson, but once again, your last step was too wide. Take comfort in the fact that your finding this address was admirable enough.
Why are you out here if it's not for hiding from Scotland Yard? I demand an explanation.
You are in no position to demand anything.
I found you once, Holmes. You can be certain that if you give me the slip, I'll do it again, and next time I'll return with Baines and his men.
I have absolutely no intention of leaving.
Truly? So what does this train ticket mean? It's a ticket for this evening.
You managed to open my suitcase?
Enough of your lies, Holmes.
As a matter of fact, then yes, I am leaving tonight.
We are leaving tonight. I'm not going to let you vanish again.
Very well, follow me if you so wish, but I should warn you that there is little chance of us both coming back alive.
What?
I won't leave you for a second, and I accept the risk.
I love that. I love that Holmes just... Watson. Hella impressed, because I was like, isn't Holmes, like, as tall or just taller than Watson? Oh my god, Watson, wake up! Okay. Yeah, Mr. Hooper. Like your outfit.
What an exhausting journey. I didn't even have time to collect my medical bag. And you haven't said a word for hours.
I have been thinking.
What is this place?
A mill.
I can see that. But what are we going to do here?
It'll be more interesting to see what you are going to do.
I won't bend to your will anymore, Holmes. You have gone too far.
Shh, Watson, not so loud.
Why? Does somebody live here?
Yes, 3 men. Take out your revolver and try to keep them below while I search upstairs.
Are they dangerous?
They would kill us if they could. I'm going up there. Take care of them and make sure that they do not leave the ground floor.
Wait. You haven't really told me anything.
Wait.
God damn it. Like, they could be innocent. They could be innocent little farmers. And we could be robbing them. I don't know. Holmes. I know you got this, like, oh, I'm smarter than everyone and, like, cool, mysterious vibe, but just, like, a quick, like, I'm looking for proof to the bombing or something. Give me something. Instead of just, like, take out your gun and hold him at gunpoint. I'm gonna go look upstairs and it's like, for what? Just go through the front door. Oh my god. I was kidding! I was kidding! Hi!
Tom.
What? What? Is this a...
The Times. It's a London newspaper.
You guys okay? You don't look dangerous.
Vodka. There's only a drop left.
Of course I'm gonna take vodka.
Tom.
This poor devil has lost his sight.
Ничего не понимаю.
Ah, you're deaf. This man is seriously injured, and the wound is infected. This poor man is mute. Stop playing games. You were reading the Times. You understand me perfectly well.
So, you found us.
What do they want, Alieko?
Have you come to finish off your sordid work?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't even know why you're here, do you? You're just a pawn who serves and obeys.
And you? Why are you here?
To escape from the enemies of freedom. My brothers and I are at war.
Against whom?
Against order, liberticides, the ruling classes, and those who exploit the people. Against the torturers responsible for our misfortunes. Against you and others like you.
I'm not at war against anyone.
Then why are you pointing your gun at us? Get out!
I cannot.
That's what I mean. You're nothing but a pawn. We've nothing more to say to you.
Don't move from here. This axle links the wheel and the grindstone, which must be in the attic.
By pressing the right mouse, then go to the characters. Select the character you want by pressing allow. Oh, and that's how... okay.
One of the two cogs which ensure the connection between the wheel and the axle going to the attic is missing.
So, I'm gonna be doing something. Oh?
A gear.
Hope that helps, Holmes!
A large, strong paintbrush. A medicine cabinet. This chest is very heavy and locked shut via a keypad. Without the combination, it'll be impossible to open it. That's of no use. These inscriptions will help to find the right combination.
Something bigger than 3, then something less than. I imagine I need dust to see where they've touched it. Yeah, man. What is this? Yeah, what is this? Are those donuts? They look delicious. Alright. Holmes?
All the lamps are out of order. A strong rope made of hemp. Good quality. Petrol for the lamps.
Oh, shit. Oh, I can go outside. Okay.
This wall does not seem to be very solid. It is not made of brick. That is just a coating.
I think that might be a still. Don't know about the donutty things.
This wall.
I don't have anything.
This wall sounds hollow.
Stab it?
This wall.
Okay, don't stab it.
These bags are old and half empty. Nothing interesting. This chest is strange. Its decoration would indicate that its origin was in show business. Let's see. Accessories for a magic show. A magician's costume. Ideal for a magic trick.
Okay.
Poor bird. Who knows what has happened to his master?
Oh my god, did he leave the dove in his pocket? Oh! Ah! So many dead animals in this game.
What was Mr. Ferguson doing here? This mill is hardly the ideal place to hold magic shows.
Dear friend and colleague, I'm writing to inform you that my absence will be longer than anticipated. My host, Mr. Tromeri, who you have already met, has offered me a series of shows at a tempting price. This man is truly charming. Do you remember his insistence at wanting to buy us out? Well, in spite of your obstinate refusal, he holds no grudge against us. This Mr. Tromeri, who tells me that he is of Italian descent, that might perhaps explain this, the Commedia dell'arte, has a great passion for the circus and quality spectacles. I shall therefore be leaving shortly for a tour of the country and expect not to return for several months. I will send you a postcard from Glasgow, our first stop. Ferguson. Oh, and then he got murdered?
A master key, a useful item to help a magician play the king of escape. Nothing interesting. Magician's equipment. Perhaps we will find something useful here.
Kill a magician? Why would they kill a magician, though?
Nothing interesting. A good luck charm.
Okay.
Here is a fine range of suits. Most of them are uniforms, but judging by their quality, I would say that they are disguises.
Question. Is this Moriarty? Because, like, he's kind of like Holmes a little bit with, like, the smarts and the disguises.
I can call Watson if I need him. This millstone seems to be in good condition. The flour is spread out over the floor. The sack is empty. Very good.
Go on.
The flour is spread out over the floor.
Hold on, there's like stuff in them. Henry Ferguson, description 51 years old, dark brown eyes, black hair, gray at the temples, about 5'9", 12 and a half stone. Widow with a son of 11, under officer of the Royal Navy, retired 5 years ago. Stallkeeper, magician. He went from a Royal Navy under officer to magician. Place and date of stay, code W11 Sector 5 Mill. Arrival, planned for the 5th of March. Depart, to be decided according to cooperation. Obtain a legal act of transfer by any
An
means.
information card. Interesting.
Present document guarantees Mr. the safety and freedom of movement inside and across the borders within the jurisdiction of this government. The aforementioned document is valid throughout the territory, including secured areas or areas considered dangerous. The authorities and their agents must assure Mr.'s security using all means at their disposal.
Safe conducts in case of crisis. Passports for high-ranking civil servants. None of them with names on them, obviously. A cog.
Suspicious.
Sacks of flour, moldy and half-eaten. These bags.
Cog?
Dark traces. It must be blood.
Cog?
There should be a cog here.
Cog.
There should be a...
I have cog selected.
There should be a cog here.
Don't.
Dark traces. Someone was tied to the millstone's axle. They must have remained there for a long time.
Not escape.
There should be a... There should be a...
Do you want a different cog?
Wow.
I think you need a cog. Really? You don't say. Which, by the way, can someone look at Tangia? Because I want to make sure, because I can't check it unless I'm live, but I want to make sure that all of the stuff has channel point redeems, and they should be around like 1,000 or 2,000. Okay. This is a gear. It's technically not a cog. Is that why? I mean, you look pretty similar to that thing.
There should be a...
A cog. We are person shooter now. Actually, do I still have that sound? Hold on. There you go. Alright, what am I missing? Choose the rope. Look at the chest. What? It's a secret pocket in the chest. Don't lie to me, game. Is it working? Thank you. Thank you for checking. Open the flour bags, choose the gear and the letter. Lace the gear with the others.
There should be... There should be...
What am I doing wrong? What have I missed?
These boards crack under my weight. Interesting.
Going to
These
break.
boards... No, it is unnecessary.
Okay, you say that.
Ah, I have broken my knife.
My knife!
I need... No. 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 No.
Okay. Can I pick up one of these heavy bags? Not the knife! Right. Actually, I haven't gone outside yet. Stone or something? Can I just throw a rock? You didn't even check the shed, Watson. You just went straight for I'm gonna hold up some people hostage.
Impossible to open it.
Damn it. Never mind. Is it impossible? That looks broken.
A tool shed. The blade of this spade seems very solid.
Okay.
The blade. The blade.
I'm assuming I need something else.
That could be useful. The blade.
What is this? A screwdriver? Sure, we don't.
The blade.
Okay. Just hello.
It would be better not to go down there. This broom is in good condition.
Yeah.
That could be used as a weapon in a necessity.
Goodness. Get.
Perfect. Perfect.
What's the shovel for? Am I going to pry open the floorboards or break open the wall? Oh,
Watson seems to be in control of the situation. Excellent.
wonderful. Alright, let's see.
This wall... Of course, a secret hiding place, which contains a real arsenal.
Oh my god.
A Gatling machine gun, a real war weapon. Boxes of weapons. This chain is several yards long. New pistols.
Ooh. I think that's everything. Okay. A war weapon. I mean, 1880s Gatling gun, essentially.
There should be a cop.
Is this chain? No.
There should be a...
Where does this chain go?
This piece of iron juts out from the wall. This wall.
Yep, we're breaking everything. These guys were kitted out.
There is an iron bar in this wall. Very good. The false wall's framework is held in place by an iron bar across it. I can't do that.
Do I?
There. The rope is in place.
Oh, I thought we were gonna tie it up to here. Okay.
This millstone seems... Perfect. The second cog is missing. Perhaps it is somewhere on the ground floor. There should be a...
This cog. I hope it's something else. I hope it's like something else, you know?
Watson! Watson! Have you almost finished?
I need to get the millstone working again, but it seems there is a gear missing from the mechanism.
I look on the ground floor. Perhaps it's down there.
Yes, be quick. We shouldn't hang around here. All I can do now is wait for Watson.
I thought... Okay.
I don't know what's going on up there, but this flower has given me an idea.
Is it in the chest? Is it in the chest? I would like to move, please. There we go. You control Dr. Watson.
Three buttons, greasier than the others, hold the flower. I'll have to start again. I must have done something wrong.
8? Wait. Other way. Yeah, remember, alligator
Mechanical
eats
time switches.
the bigger number.
Rolls of fuse wire. I found the timer belonging to an explosive device. You are terrorists, aren't you?
The oppressive forces won't agree to civilized discussion. Propaganda by the deed is the only thing they hear.
You are murderers.
We are first and foremost free men, freed from the moralistic constraints of a system that exploits everyone. Contrary to you, a poor little sheep, lost without his flock.
Diego, tell him that we won't go back there.
My brother speaks with the wisdom of a free man. If you come here to kill us, do so, but we will never follow you. We were fooled once. There won't be a second time.
You are mistaken about me. I'm not a killer.
And you are even more of a fool than I thought. You don't even know why you are here. I pity you. You are even blinder than me.
Are you responsible for blowing up a judge's house in London?
Justice and its representatives are the double dealers in this country. Judge Beckett was one of the cogs.
Thank God that it wasn't.
We made the bomb, but we weren't the ones who put it into place. The one who ordered it placed it himself.
Who?
Ja nie mogu bullshit petakujbol.
Let us look at my brother's wounds. He's suffering.
No, don't move. I am a doctor. I'll do it. If only I had time to bring my medical bag.
Take this key. It opens the medicine cupboard. If you really are a doctor, you can help my brother.
It's a roller coaster. It's like, oh, sweet, they didn't... Holmes didn't do it. And then it's like, oh, wait. It might have been planted by Holmes.
Hydrogen peroxide, commonly known as bleach. There's not much left.
Well, I got vodka.
This will be useful.
Looks like you're still missing a cog. You don't say. I hadn't noticed. Alright. Do I need to... Yes. Here you go.
These bandages should halt the infection.
Thank you.
The person who ordered the bomb, who is he?
You are not part of his organization?
What organization?
The one he leads. The one that is responsible for the state we are in. The one that tortured us.
Why were you tortured?
So that we should keep quiet.
I understand. The head of a criminal organization ordered an explosive device which he then placed at Judge Beckett's house. Once the attack came off, he had you tortured to ensure that you wouldn't talk.
Yes.
And why Judge Beckett?
He was in possession of certain evidence against him.
But who, for the love of God?
Giving you his name would be signing our death warrant.
Does either one of you know where the missing cogs are?
Well, I think there's one under the wood pile near the fireplace.
A gear. I must warn Holmes.
Where's the, oh, is this the hatch? Or do I just...
I wonder what Holmes is doing at this moment.
Oh, it's over here.
There.
Thank you, Watson.
Found it!
Perfect. There should be a cog here.
What was that noise?
Everything's
Nothing.
all right.
Nothing! Ah! The magician!
Let us see what this wall is hiding.
We need an APB out for a missing cog, made of old wood and needed for a flour mill. What happened?
A body. I knew it. The magician was walled up here.
Well, so much for that magic trick. He will now disappear. That sucks.
I have everything I need. Now, it is time to destroy this place.
What? Holmes! What do you mean? What do you mean destroy the place? What, like set it on fire? Use the Gatling gun? What am I doing here? When did I become an arsonist? What am I doing? Good? Did that. Watson, blind man, medicine, gear, dead body.
Perfect.
What's that smell? I can smell oil.
Holmes, what are you doing up there?
Sherlock Holmes is here? No.
I'm not staying
Nor
here.
am I. Help me out of
Stop.
here.
Don't move.
You think you can stop us? Sherlock Holmes is a dangerous man. I'm not hanging around here waiting to be killed by him.
Don't be ridiculous. What are you talking about?
You don't know what he's capable of. Whatever are you doing, Doctor? Give me that gun. Where is Mr. Holmes? You had better remain here for the moment.
Wait, this oil.
Am I under arrest?
No, Doctor, of course not.
Come in, Inspector.
My wife did enjoy reading that last story of yours in the Strand, Doctor. That was a proper adventure. Do you think you might write about this case someday? I'd like to see it.
Oh, well now, I don't know. But that is very gratifying, and I'm glad to hear that your wife enjoys my writing, Constable. My goodness, what on earth was that?
What? Holmes! Oh my god!
Inspector Baines is dead.
The watermill is burning!
Holmes!
Holmes has managed to escape from the police. He manipulated me from start to finish. And to think that I played an indirect part in his crimes.
Oh god. Okay. Maybe it was Barnes all along, right? Just hear me out. Maybe Barnes is the bad guy, or one of the bad guys, because it's suspicious that Lestrade... I mean, we know Lestrade is sick right now, but it's, like, suspicious. So, like, what if Barnes is a bad guy? Holmes figured out the plot. Then again, they said the information was against him, and we know all that information was about Holmes. I can't wait to hear his explanation for murdering a cop. Do go on.
Holmes's pipe. Broken. I didn't notice it the last time.
Okay. Last minute Sherlock Holmes wanted by Scotland Yard for the murder of Inspector Bates. That's a hard one. Oh, God.
Today's newspaper. Mrs. Hudson must have left it early this morning. Baines's murder has made the front page. The news has spread quickly. The poor man shot at point-blank range. He had faith in Holmes right to the end, and it cost him his life.
Oh?
We think that we know the people around us, those who are close to us, who are part of our everyday lives, parents, colleagues, companions, friends. Then something unexpected happens, and it tears away the blinkers which we have chosen to wear. And it's at that precise moment that we finally see the true nature of those who always mattered the most to us.
I'm getting flashbacks
But
to
in
the incident.
Holmes's case, what could have pushed the man, whom I have always considered as honest and loyal, to sink to such barbaric crimes and cold-blooded murder? I don't have the answer. But one thing is certain. Up until today, I had a friend. A noise. But it's coming from the flat, I'm sure.
Is it bad that I was thinking of the TTS incident? Until their true colors are revealed. I thought I had a friend up until this point. Oh God, my eyes watering. Ah, comedy. Holmes? Holmes? There's no way he came back.
Holmes! I know you are in there! Holmes! Open this door immediately!
I think that I would rather not.
Tell me the truth, Holmes. I need to know. You have no right to keep the truth from me. Tell me!
I am sorry, Watson.
Open this door, or I will break it down!
Do what you like. The door is not locked.
You've driven me to this.
Watson! Ah!
It's the police! Open up!
Don't you dare. What the fuck? What? Dream? Dream? Not a dream?
Why did it have to come to this, Holmes? All those years of friendship and respect, of trust. Everything that we went through together. And you deceived me all along. Damn you.
Even the gods are crying.
I wish that I had seen through all of your lies.
I don't know.
Now, it is over.
I don't know how there could be a bad ending.
It is all over. After so many days of relentless investigations and sleepless nights, I returned to the Thames area, to the very place where the bishop's nephew had died. I only had one trail left to explore, one last desperate attempt to understand recent events. I descended into the putrid, dark, suffocating depths of the town, the sewers. The fresh breeze from the Thames gave way to the stale, dank air of the dark tunnels. A shadow moving through an underground labyrinth, tormented, wandering through this humid, oppressive purgatory. What I might find mattered little. The most important thing was to keep moving.
My makeup. Well, because I'm trying to think. This is 1898. How good is special effects back then? Because I'm like, how do you fake an up-close suicide? Like, I imagine if you're far away, you're probably like, oh, tomato. But like, right there. So like, huh? I have no idea. Because I'm like, there's no way he's dead. Because then how do you explain the next game? But then again, we did see that the harpoon above our door is from that murder in the next game. So maybe the next game is for this game in timeline history. It's fine. He's fine. It's Sherlock Holmes. He tends to commit suicide all the time. With the BBC. Straight up traumatized poor Watson.
I can see something.
A cigarette.
This butt is still dry, despite the surrounding damp. It was thrown here not so long ago. Let's be careful.
It's a dry butt. That's... No, he means cigarette butt, but this is funny. Oh, this butt is so dry.
The bars are completely rusty. The bars on this grate are completely rusty.
Can I take it?
The
I need something to pry it off.
This must be a service trapdoor used to release the water in the event of the sewers overflowing.
Stuck your hand in that?
An iron ring.
Ew. And I imagine that's what the bar is for.
A boat! I'm on the right track. I must cross the canal to see who landed here. Wire.
It's becoming a little Sherlock. Wire. Boat. Can I pry it off?
The bars on...
No. Thought I could, like, just tie it off.
A piece of rope that floats. If it's long enough, then it might be useful. It's very heavy.
Ah!
A body! Oh, it was weighed down by the anchor. If I can retrieve the anchor, I can use it as a grappling hook. There.
You know, just finding bodies. Okay, do I use the grappling hook to get the bar off?
Oops. This bar has come away in my hands.
Mine?
This will be...
Okay. Then I'm going to...
This must be a... That's of no use.
What? I can't put the thing
That's
through?
of... This must be... That's of... That's of... An iron ring.
You tell me I can't put this long pole through both of these holes.
That's of no...
That's some beats. Alright. Do I have to assemble them?
This must be a... That's of no use. The trapdoor is horizontal and solidly fixed. First try. Now, let's pull the boat back here. The boat is tied up on the other bank. It's impossible to pull it back to me. An old scarf with blood on it. This bit of iron seems new and looks like a piece from ordinary machinery.
Lewis! Hello, friend. Ian, how are you doing today? We are on the Sherlock train. We are... This, then crimes, then I believe awakened. So we're pretty close to the end-ish.
Footprints. Someone has been here recently.
Goodness, yes. It is. Same here. It is hot as... Hotness. I don't know. Mars. Is Mars hot? No, it's hot as the sun, okay? That's hence why we're in dress and we're like clavicle all day. But I'm doing good. I'm doing great. What is it? Tomorrow? Today. No, Wednesday one of our short films is premiering, so excited to see everyone's reaction to that. But how about you? How are you in this heat? Hopefully you're staying cool.
Footprints. Someone has been here recently.
Message me. Oh, somebody might have gotten a coloring job. Nice. Ooh, does San Diego have nice, cool weather? That's interesting. Because I'm like, it's summertime. I imagine it's just going to be hot everywhere. Oh. Footprints, yes. They go down the hall.
I need...
Scrub. Right now it's 65, no humidity, if I'm not mistaken, with the breeze. That sounds like heaven. Well, it's winter in the south, one collectively more per month. In the south? What's... Claritin, where's your south in comparison to our south? Because technically I'm in the south. For the continent I'm on. Technically. Do I put in hole?
Incredible! This grate is new and has a mechanical locking system.
I'm in the south too. Otherwise, other side of the equator, the season flips. Oh. I used to live on the other side. Actually, I used to live practically on it. So we never had to worry about flipping. It was just hot all year round. Now I'm in Texas. Well, my papa has asked if I wanted to go to Germany to visit him. Of course, I would have to pay for the ticket, and I'm just like, Papa. It is a thought. It's one of these. Okay. I might have messed up. Yeah, I think I messed up already. Oops. If it's summer here, it's winter in the South America. Yep. Let's just all move to McMurdo Station. Wait, McMurdo Station? Where's McMurdo Station? That sounds like an Antarctica thing. I probably would go... What is it? Washington? I know people are like, oh, it's rainy, but I'm like, yeah, but no sun. I just need a place that has all 4 seasons consistently, and they just stay within their beautiful little regions. But global warming's kind of ruining that. Set. If I go down, there's nothing, so I have to go up. And then it's like, you have to go right. So if I go down, I'm in a box. If I go up, I can only go here, which then means I can go here. If I go here, I can go here, which then puts me in the same predicament. How do you get out of this? Antarctica. Aha! It's just negative 39 Celsius there right now. You see, I don't want that cold. A little sunshine is fine, and you know, a little like, ooh, it's warm. But no frostbite. I will die out there. I can already guarantee it. Like, I'll probably step off the plane and just drop immediately. So where do we go from here? Can I move these at all? I can't just, like, hold the ball and move it. Oh, I see my mistake. Here. I might be moving platforms after TwitchCon. Nina will have my final decision in December. Ooh! Where are you thinking of going? Are you going to the tubes? Or are you going to Kick? I know people are, like, trying to make a decision. Or is there a third mystical option? It's technically a stream on TikTok. It's a mystery. Mystery. Right. I like YouTube because it's like pretty much everyone understands YouTube's like a cut, fast-paced, like video information. You know, it's like, oh, I could watch this later, or it's a compilation. Whereas Twitch seems to be more like very live stream based, very like, it's happening now. I've tried to watch a few YouTube lives and I'm just like, same. How do we get out of this one? Top choices and top competition, right? Who knows, it might be an entire new platform that nobody knows about. Ooh, that could be exciting too. I am down for competitions though. 'Cause, you know, it's like, if there's competition, then it breeds, like, ideas, new things for people. Who knows, maybe somebody, like, makes a platform out there that's, like, specifically caters to a specific genre, right? They're just like, hey, this platform's all about spooky games. And then it's like, they have, like, super integrated systems to, like, mess with the streamers, or even mess with the viewers. Like, can you imagine being a viewer and be like, haha, I'm gonna mess with the streamer, and then the streamer doesn't do it, the system does it, but they're like, quick, a jump scare, now! And anyone that accidentally types some random nonsense in, like, I don't know, something. One that might offer you a contract, do it. Do it! Make your money. Mixer 2.0. Oh, there you go, Mixer 2.0. Right, I can only go down. Civil. That'll be the same, okay. This way. We shall see. It's still very exciting, though. Congratulations.
Open. Come on, John. Courage.
And here's another. See how you like that? Oh, and how does this feel? I don't think he like that much. That'll teach him. Let's see if I can break.
What is happening? Wait, was there an imposter, Holmes? Also, Watson, you just committed murder! Double homicide! Stickers! And I got my pins. I'm ready.
Holmes.
Well,
I'm so very glad to see you, Watson.
A hug! It's a bit of an awkward hug, but a hug!
Whee! Yes, he's alive! The bad guys had better watch out now. Grandpa's alive! And he is a good man. I knew that he was. Uh-oh, they're going to be sorry now. My grandpa ruled. Yes, and my grandpa saved him. Read it.
You are alive. I don't know what to feel. Relief, or regret.
Watson, my friend.
You are not in a good state, Holmes.
Neither are you.
I suppose not. Can you walk?
Not without your help.
Why did you fake your own death? And who were those men?
I have to carry on with the investigation. Alone. John, I'm innocent. I'm not an accomplice of those men. Look at me. Do I look as though I could be their boss? Am I in a position to give such orders?
What a relief. Oh, my God, what a relief. But how...
Curare, hemlock, a few Indian plants, and sheep's blood to create the impression of death. A pathologist who owed me a favor for the death certificate.
Holmes, I was talking about this affair of...
I will explain everything, my friend, but we must leave here.
Yes, let's go back to Baker Street. I'll help you. Lean on me.
Lean on me. Sorry.
Home at last. I have missed this old room very much, Watson.
I put everything back in place after Baines went through it, but I didn't stay here. I couldn't face it.
Sit down, my friend. It is time for you to know the full details of this case.
We're gonna ask so many questions about the pocket
First of
mommy
all,
pin.
I must apologize for the distress that this has caused you, and for my behavior, which was, I know, quite abominable. I can only hope that by the end of this explanation you will understand that I behaved in such a way only to protect you, and that it caused me great pain to see your trust and confidence in me ebbing away.
From whom or what did you wish to protect me?
From Professor Moriarty.
Moriarty?
Called it!
We should not have taken pity on him in that Swiss asylum. Do you remember during the case of the Awakened? Our indulgence has cost us dear today.
He's responsible for the bishop's murder?
Yes, but that was only a small detail in his plan. A detail which he had to eliminate, as it compromised the whole of his diabolical project. The bishop had in his possession a document which he suspected as being one component of a larger puzzle. The ramifications were unknown to him, but he considered the matter as sufficiently important that he should consult me. The day before our macabre discovery, his nephew, who was in his confidence, brought to him an important element which helped him understand Moriarty's grand plan. It was at that moment that two men began to comprehend the seriousness of the situation. The bishop then decided to contact me.
Against his nephew's wishes? Was that what they argued about?
Yes, but Moriarty found out that the bishop knew of his projects, and he arranged for his murder. The murderers were also supposed to bring back the document that the nephew, young Hampford, found, but they were unable to open the safe.
What was the document?
Evidence of Prince Woodville's implication in the project.
The nephew must have retrieved it from the Royal Archives, where he worked. A link to the crown.
Yes. Moriarty wanted to overthrow Queen Victoria and place the prince on the throne of England.
But that's impossible. He would have needed to create an incredible coup d'etat.
Patience, Watson. First of all, Moriarty placed his pawns so they might begin to develop and encourage a tense atmosphere, ready to discredit the Queen and thereby raise Woodville's popularity.
And provoke a famine, so that the prince's soup kitchens could begin distributing food and he would appear as a hero.
Exactly. Moriarty quickly learned that I was making inquiries as to his plan and, without wishing to sound vain, he knew that I was the only person capable of upsetting his schemes. He therefore set up a plan that I be discredited and thought of as a criminal.
And you played along with him?
Precisely. Allowing him to believe that he had succeeded was the best way of ensuring that his attention was no longer fixed on me.
Why didn't you say anything to Scotland Yard?
Did you not think it strange that Inspector Lestrade was away for weeks?
What? You mean to say that Baines
was working for Moriarty?
I understand. The bishop's murderers were in the hands of this traitor, and you were therefore at a dead end after our investigations at the opium den.
Yes, and Baines' authority allowed him access to the police archives. He changed and forged all the charges in the documents that you saw at Judge Beckett's house. It was also he who substituted the Samoan necklace for a vulgar copy.
So that was why the judge went to Farley's, to obtain Baines's false information.
Precisely. But they each found themselves as instruments in Moriarty's strange orchestra. Judge Beckett received entire books full of charges against me, and a journalist such as Farley will not hold back when he gets the chance to make the front page of all the newspapers in England. With regard to Farley, it was a mere case of professional misconduct.
And to think that I held you responsible for the explosion at the judge's house. What a relief! But why did Moriarty have him killed?
He was on the point of discovering that all the documents supplied by Farley, and therefore by Baines, were false. Exactly the opposite to what our enemy was anticipating.
And where did the poison fit in all this?
Unfortunately, I do not possess all the information on this subject. The first time that we saw the effects of this substance on the body of the bishop, the poison was evidently only at an experimental stage. It was much too potent to do anything with.
Effectively. But in the second case, Kurt's, I didn't notice a great advance.
However, there was one. The poison was no longer fatal.
Yes, but the madness was still there. I should remind you that he attempted to devour his own dogs.
Correct, Watson, but it was not the second case, as you supposed. Remember the number of other incidences of madness, either collective or individual, relayed in the press in the days prior to it.
You mean to say?
That Moriarty tested this dangerous mixture on a large number of guinea pigs, apparently with little success, as all those people are now dead. I say apparently, because I do not have the least idea as to the result Moriarty was hoping for.
Shocked face from Watson.
And that's where Hans comes in, isn't it?
Moriarty needed him to devise the substance's final formula.
And so you helped Hans to escape so he might lead you to it?
Yes, but things did not go as I had planned. The professor's men got their hands on him just after his escape.
And you lost his trail?
Yes, but I doubted that Moriarty would take Hans to his lair. To find him, I had only one trail. The bomb placed at the judge's house.
The trail of the 3 Russian brothers.
I found out about the mill by having the anarchists' trail followed by the children in my own secret police. Once again, their help was a determining factor. As regards knowing where to locate Moriarty's lair, I hoped to find the information in the attic of the water mill. I got to it only just in time before Baines turned up.
And you were stuck then, weren't you? Allowing him to arrest you would have meant certain death.
Regrettably. But Moriarty's plan worked in any case, as after killing Baines, I became England's most wanted man for the murder of a Scotland Yard inspector.
And so you had to make sure that people forgot about you. Therefore, you orchestrated your own death so that you might continue your investigation discreetly. Oh, that was a terrible time for me, Holmes.
Hi, Silver. Again.
I am sorry, my dear fellow.
Well, the important thing is that you are well and truly alive.
Now, hold on.
Yes, but it is not over yet. Moriarty will take action one day or another.
You were saying that you had found Moriarty's hideout. Where is it?
In an abandoned fun fair on the outskirts of London. It is quite certain that they are all there. Shielman, the prince, and of course, Moriarty.
If Moriarty puts the prince on the throne, he'll have his hands on the reins of the kingdom. Her colonies, her diplomatic network, her riches, everything.
Yes, including the army, the war fleet, everything he needs to help him conquer Europe. And eventually, I suspect, the world.
Holmes, we have to be quick. His plan hasn't been put into action yet. Perhaps it's not too late.
Let us go immediately, Watson.
We're just glossing over that Sherlock Holmes murdered somebody. Just a quick could have knocked him out, disabled him. No, straight murder.
Do you really believe that Moriarty is in there behind that fence?
Something in the wind seems to suggest it, Watson.
I have a peculiar acid taste in my mouth, if that is what you mean, Holmes.
Well, yes. The air is tainted still with toxic fumes from the factory chimneys.
I believe that I read about this place. The funfair was abandoned after the factory was built so close by. It was said that even the ice cream tasted bitter. Aren't you curious about the warehouse down there? There seems to be some strange activity taking place inside.
Strange and in keeping with Moriarty's activities. Let us go and see what they're up to.
It turned out to be the bane of Holmes' life. My buttons are broken, so buttons. So, we were right about Moriarty, because I was like, what if it's Moriarty? And then I was like, what if Bane's the bad guy? So, kudos to us for calling that, but also, you didn't have to kill him? There was plenty of, you know, weapons in that room that you could have been like, bonk, knock you out. But no, you're just like, murder. Also, you totally could have told Watson all this, like, hey, I'm gonna pretend to kill myself. Which, by the way, I don't know how you did that point blank range. And he's a doctor, so I don't know how you fooled him. But then again, you know, you'd just be in shock seeing your friend's head go. Anyway. Do.
With this cable car, we can get up onto the warehouse roof.
Ooh.
There is a metal ladder stuck under the cable car.
Cutting pliers. They could be useful.
Do I cut the ladder out?
There is a
Nope.
This motor is from the cable car. There's a little petrol left, but not enough to start the motor.
Yeah.
Empty. Judging by the smell, I would say that it's an oil reservoir. That could be used as a weapon in a necessity.
This area is huge.
There are 2 guards in front of the main entrance. We will have to find another way in.
Okay, so we can't go this way. Ball and pliers.
This motor... There's a little... Look at this hole. This motor needs a starting handle.
Given the maintenance, this cable car isn't used very frequently.
True, Watson, but let us hope that it is still working.
This?
Look at this...
Nope.
Look at this...
Wait. Oh, I thought I could bend it. Did I get my knife back? I got my knife back. I fixed it, I guess, at some point. Or it's just like, pick up another knife from the house. Yeah, going on over here.
Here is a good place to try and get through.
I have the clippers.
This crate isn't large enough for us to get over the wall, nor to see what is on the other side. This crate is...
I need another crate then. Back it up, Watson. Alright, walk to the broken boxes with a barrel after nacelle. What is a nacelle? Broken boxes with a barrel.
No, I can't do that.
Oh, you can't just bust it open?
No, I can't. A crank.
Good movie.
This chest is shut by a cord with...
A bottle of motor oil.
This motor...
the crank.
And oil?
Let us hope it works. There's a little petrol left. I can't do that.
I need petrol. Well, I hope your day is going well, Silva. Yeah. Is this in a cell? Or is this in a cell? Grab the curved leg on the broken boxes and the bottle on the floor. The curved leg to open the chest in the nacelle. Okay, so the nacelle is the cart, that thing. Curved leg. I'm gonna pick the crank behind you, cut the rope with the cutter, grab the bottle of oil. It's a bottle of oil, bottles of vodka, and the crank to repair the engine. Hold on, vodka! Where'd you get the vodka? Hello? Where did I miss that step? Oh, is the vodka over here?
Vodka. There's
Russian alcohol. Holmes, the three brothers.
So you just tell me to walk there. You don't even tell me to grab the vodka.
This motor is...
I can tell whoever made this guide was like, nah.
Here's what we can use for fuel.
Alright.
It works.
We are going to separate. I will find a way into the fair, and you must investigate the warehouse.
Very well, I'll do that.
There is no one on the roof. If the machine should get out of control, then just use the brake. There ought to be one.
I should hope so. Anyway, there's no other choice. And when I've found out what is going on down there, what should I do then?
Come and join me in the fairground. You can follow my route to get over the fence. Then you should find me easily enough. Good luck, my dear fellow.
Bye, Watson. Oh, wait. Bye, Holmes.
Come on, John. Courage.
Whee. Whee.
No one seems to have noticed me. Now I must try to find out what is going on here. The bags contain rubble. They're tied up with good solid rope. I'll keep the rope.
Got rope, and that's it at the moment.
Carts from the soup kitchens. They appear to be queuing up.
What if they put the madness poison in the soup? Then you just have an entire district losing its mind. Ooh, wait, I didn't want... Okay, we're climbing up.
A large dry cloth.
What's up here?
It's too dark inside this reservoir. It's impossible to see anything, but I can hear a slight lapping of water. It's too...
Yes, I need something to light you up.
It's a miracle that this reservoir is standing. The feet are being eaten away by rust.
I have a weird suspicion we're gonna bring it down. Is that it? Grab the 3 ropes on the bags. Oh, sorry, there's 3 ropes. I was wondering, I was like, let's see. Okay.
I must find out what is going on inside this warehouse, but have to be careful. The place is full of guards. The window is too dirty. My cloth is too dry.
Just have so many problems, Watson. Just spit on it, my dude. He's a proper gentleman. He doesn't spit on cloth.
It's too dangerous to go any further.
Okay. Go downstairs to grab the bottle. What? What bottle? Maybe at that barrel?
An empty bottle.
Do I hit the man from the hole? No? What am I doing with the bottle? Maybe I like super throw it? Oh, now we have water. Watson's thinking logical, like, oh, I'll get water for my cloth. I'm over here like, murder? Sorry, Watson. I'm a bit of a... learning from Sherlock Holmes a little too much. Okay, I was like, ooh. Hi. Shit. Watson, you're a doctor. Pressure point.
So, it is inside these warehouses that Prince Woodville's canteens on wheels are filled up, and Hans is there to add his poison. That siren is a signal to open the doors and let out the carts of poisoned soup, destined for London. I wonder what Holmes is doing at this moment.
Then they'd be really souped up. Spock, deathlocked. Yeah. Honk. Honk, 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 honk. All right. Didn't I pick up a box? Ooh, scared me. I was like, ooh, autosave. Nina. Dangerous game. Letting it get to 4. Dangerous game. Honks and goose. Honk. Honks and clown. Honk, 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 honk.
This crate...
Alright, I need a box, don't I? I thought I grabbed a box. Oh, that's right. I don't need a box. I need the ladder. Honks and goose. Honks and car. Honks and clown. Who else honks? A clown wearing goose shoes that honk with each step. Honk, 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 honk. It's chaos. I love it. That is very unsafe. You're gonna fall. Snip.
The way is clear.
Imagine him slinking
Good.
over like a cat.
I'm in. Now I must find Moriarty.
Do I have to?
A target from a firing range. It depicts a lion. The stand's owner must live here. The stand's accounts book. No, it is unnecessary.
Why is there a knife?
No. No, it is...
I need to cut something. We'll come back to that.
A firing range for children. They have to throw leather balls at the figures of wild animals to knock them over.
Uh-huh.
It seems to me that there is something behind this poster, but it is stuck fast.
Knife?
Elementary. There is a hiding place here. Interesting.
This is the way.
I can't see a keyhole to open this hiding place. It's the stand's till. There is no money, but there is a wooden target. If the guard sees me, he will sound the alarm. I must neutralize him, but discreetly. There are probably others, and a fight would attract their attention. Let's see.
The hyena waited for the hare to come out of its den. It won't be doing it again. Both of them starved to death. In the savannah, only the elephant can risk turning its back on the king of the animals without having to fear for its life. Sitting at the edge of the jungle, the chimpanzee didn't notice a vulture that grabbed him with his claws. The giraffe witnessed that scene. Just... Just a giraffe would be like, huh, dinner and a show.
A telephone line. Interesting. It comes from that large building.
I cut it? Okay, we gotta put something.
The stand's accounts book. The cover is dented. Curious. The cover. Let's look at the book's secret. Secret accounts. The stand's owner must do something other than manage a simple coconut shy, and there is a strange poem about animals.
Did you hear about the restaurant that's really popular with geese? It's called Honka's. Let's go honk? Something else here that I'm not missing. At the restaurant. Really popular with called Honka's. Honka's Star Rail? Nope, I gave it more thought. The joke is a done. Ignore. No, it's not a done. Because, you know, we were talking about geese. And it's like, yeah, did you hear about the new restaurant the geese really enjoy? It's a honk of a good time. Like, you know, it's there. It's there. Don't you give up. I want more geese jokes. Just trying to match it to Hooters, but honk is too far from it. Could have called it honkers. I guess it's, yeah, honkers instead of honkas. Oh! Honk! I got you. Oh my god, I got you. Honk, honk. Got it. Took me a second, but I got it. Now I'm just imagining geese with top shelves. Just imagining geese women in Hooters attire being like, honk. And everyone looking at him like, I'll take the the celery sticks? Can you imagine geese working at a Hooters type restaurant, like the attire, but like it's just full geese, like neck and head, and the people are like, yeah, I'm gonna take some wings. No wings with that, just celery and beer. You know, you just see them and they're like, I'm waiting. And it's like, honk, please. And it's like, honk, you're welcome. And then they take the menus and walk away. All right, what am I doing? Turn up. Delivery Tuesday, tobacco and hay. Bought 12 adult rats from Tom. Sold Restaurant Luigi for today's special. Oh, God. 2 revolvers, typewriter. The gazelle is dead. It was dangerous to turn its back on the lion. Probably were. There's probably already art depicting it. Oh, I bet there is. Somebody find me. Somebody find me. A goose in Hooters attire. Just the comedy of it. Grey goose? Oh my god, and they serve grey goose. It's a very high established there's no wings, only Grey Goose and celery sticks. You're there mainly for the experience. Bonkers at honkers. Exactly. Bonkers at honkers. I love that.
It's clear that there is a link between the poem in the secret accounts and the animal-shaped targets on the stand.
Okay, but I'm still missing a target.
I need something.
I know, we need the last one. But where is it? Can't go out, it's the guards. Where is it? That? What? This bitch. Climb it and cut the barbed wire. Choose the giraffe target. Where the fuck did you find the... What? What? You little devil.
A target from a...
Alright. Ooh, can I not have the poem up with me? Place targets according to the notes. Well, let me pull out that poem again. Alright, the gazelle is dead. It's dangerous to turn its back on the lion. I did find an owl equivalent actually safe for work, surprisingly. I imagine there was because I make the icon mascot is an owl, so accept it in Discord. It is what? My goose at honkers. Honkers. Alright. So the gazelle is dead because it turned its back on the lion. So I imagine gazelle, lion, right? Alright, the hyena waited for the hare to come out of its den. It won't be doing it again. Both of them starved to death. So hare, hyena. In the savannah, only the elephant can risk turning its back on the king of elephants. Okay, so elephant, because I imagine you're facing away from the lion. Sitting at the edge of the jungle, chimpanzee didn't notice a vulture, so I imagine it's vulture. I grabbed him. The giraffe witnessed the scene. Giraffe, you could, honestly, I think you're next to the vulture or next to the chimpanzee. Said edge of the jungle. Alright. Okay. Oh, look at that! Alright, the gazelle's dead. It's dangerous to turn its back on the lion. You're dead. We're gonna be looking at the lion. You died and you died. You're back? That means you're dead. What am I doing wrong? Can I move these? I feel like I can move these. I can! Okay. I was like... Alright, so... I want to put the gazelle... Well, hold on, hold on. Nope! This is jungly. This is also kind of jungly. Neither of these look like a savanna. Okay. Gazelle, lion, elephant. Actually, switch him around, because then it's like, oh, you turned your back on him. You're like, I don't give a hoot. I imagine y'all are probably facing each other, but you're both dead. We're at the edge of the jungle. Place all the targets with the others and remove the poster with your knife. Do the animal target puzzle. Oh! I'm technically correct. I was right. This is more jungly. So, you get over here. Yeah, you're dead. Get out of here. You here. Here. I think this is turn. Facing each other? Where'd I mess up? Yeah, you witnessed it. Monkey down. Rabbit and hyena facing each other. Turn your back.
There we are.
Jesus.
It is simplicity itself.
Hand me the money.
The Stan's slush fund. I wonder what happened to the owner that he should leave without his savings.
Probably murdered Holmes. Witness! Huh? What are we witnessing? Oh, the art? Did you put it in the Discord? I'll take a break for that. I do. Oh, you said witness. Oh. Sorry. I got excited. I was like, did you put it in? No. That's right. He witnessed the murder. Alright, now that I have a shit ton of money. Am I gonna neutralize the guard with money? What am I doing?
It's open. This building was a menagerie. I'm in the service passage.
Menagerie.
Apparently it's a medicine chest for first aid, I presume. Closed. Oh, what a smell. There must have been wild animals here once. I pity the animals that were shut up in here. The cages are very narrow. Nothing of interest here. This cage has been blocked with planks, so that the interior is hidden from view.
Is that toilet paper or bandages?
Old bandages.
Okay, thank you for answering my question.
A large syringe for animals of a considerable size, evidently. Everything points to that cage having been used to treat sick animals. A key.
Alright, for the medicine cabinet.
Apparently, the only thing intact is this bottle of ether.
With ether.
If the guard sees me, he will sound the alarm. I must neutralize him, but discreetly. There are probably others, and a fight would attract their attention.
Do I soak the money in ether? I was having like a Joker moment. Else?
There. That should interest our guard.
What? What? Wait. Am I doing like a trail of money? Shut up. No, I'm not.
You there! Who are you? Alert!
I think I got caught. Trail of bounce follows and picks it up. Here's the thing. After like the second pile, I'd be like, this is really odd that I keep finding a pile of cash. Like first one I'd be like, oh, second one I'd be like, oh, I'm so lucky. Third one I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna stop here. This is suspicious. Well, That's technically a death. Ooh, how far back did it take me? I still have my 2 things. Wait, so where does my last amount of money go?
A large... everything...
Okay.
Good. My little stratagem is in place. All I need to do is to wait for him to come back here.
Oh my god, no. This poor man. With his very deep V-cut shirt and cute hat. It's like, oh shit. Money. He's working hard. Doing his job. Or a bad guy. You got cheeks. You got cake. We're gonna shut him in. Right? Close the door. Huh? What am I doing? I'll take the ether bottle out. You don't think this is gonna sound the alarm?
I have to shut him up, and quickly.
Ether! Okay. Clap-taking. Well, it passed
Perfect.
out.
Thanks to the ether, this baller will sleep for a long time.
Is that because he's dead? No, I'm kidding. Oh, look, it's another one of the animals.
Another guard. This place is full of them. I cannot risk a confrontation. He'll see me coming, and I'll lose the element of surprise. I'll need to find a way to trap him.
I'm assuming in here. This used to
They
be
must have
a
exhibited
fun
those
house.
poor wretches in these cages and presented them as being dangerous. Bearded lady.
Got pliers and a rope, knife, matches. Wolf? Is there somebody still in there?
People must have been locked up in here, and they are certain to have been mistreated.
What the
The
fuck?
cage is held shut with this bar. It only needs to be pulled away to open it.
Now hold on, how long has he been in here?
This cage is still occupied, not by one of the monsters, but by a poor man. He's still alive, but he's barely human now. Moriarty must have tested his poison on this poor fellow. If he was freed, he would leap at the throat of the first person he saw.
So the guard is gonna get murdered. Got it.
This large, empty aquarium held the fair's main attraction,
And
the mermaid, Poseidon's daughter.
rope?
I wonder what this machinery is used for. A rail system is fixed to the ceiling, and a hook is hanging from it. It must be used for moving heavy and bulky objects.
Rope?
Thanks to this mechanism, the hook... I could easily open the cage.
Tie rope to thing to there.
These boxes are precariously balanced.
Oh, we have crank. Okay, okay. Probably what we're missing.
The crank is in place. The hook is above the cage of this poor wretch.
And then rope.
There, the rope is in place.
This way I can open the poor fellow's cage from the outside without taking any risks.
How do I get him in here? Maybe I just let him out and he's like, oh, what's that noise? Ah! You know, kind of vibe.
The cage is held shut with this bar. The cage.
Do I not want it yet?
I could easily open the cage by raising the door.
What's a step? Oh, there's a key.
Bearded lady.
Somewhere. In the freak show, go to the desk and take the paper from the drawer. See a desk? I mean this? Uh-oh.
I
there we go.
suppose it was on this small stage that the monsters were presented to the public. Chemistry material. Ah, here's something interesting. Hans's diary.
Moriarty's behind schedule. I've been waiting for 2 days now for the materials I need for my research to be delivered. He will have to get a move on if he wants me to take over the work he has started. My patience has its limits. I have filled in my time by reorganizing this place, an old fair sideshow exhibiting monsters. I don't know if Moriarty is aware of the irony of the situation. To calm my patience, they brought me a subject at the end of the morning, a dirty old tramp in good health. He will do. I'm going to test the last evolution of Moriarty's poison on him. Night has fallen and the test is finished. We had to kill the subject. His continuous roaring annoyed the boss. I can understand now why he needs my genius to help him advance in his research. The subject was in such a state of murderous madness that he became completely uncontrollable. He didn't even seem to understand the simplest orders. It's a long way from the desired result. Tuesday night. The material still hasn't arrived. On a brighter note, I received 2 new subjects. A man in his 50s, thin, hairy, and toothless, and another who is younger but equally repulsive. We should be thanked for cleaning such parasites off the street. No. Wednesday 10. I was woken in the middle of the night by screams and laughter which seemed to be coming from the freak show. 2 of Moriarty's men, completely drunk, had locked the 2 subjects up in the same cage before giving them the bowl of poison. They were amusing themselves by betting on the combat's outcome. I hurried off to warn the boss. We can't waste material this way. I rather liked their expressions when they woke up a few hours later in the cages instead of the tramps. It must have been the worst hangover of their lives. Thursday. I have finally received the material and the ingredients which will allow me to modify Moriarty's poison. The first experiment is going to be very simple. I'm just going to make a few drops of my famous will-annihilating poison and mix them with Moriarty's poison. We will see if that is sufficient to make them obey orders. It's a failure. The subjects didn't even have the time to kill each other. They died less than 30 seconds after being given the poison. The effects of the 2 poisons didn't add up as expected. On the other hand, I'll keep the dosage in mind. A poison that fries the brain so quickly cannot really be called a failure. Friday. I worked all night to develop the second dosage. This time, I distilled the cura differently to obtain a less powerful derivative. I also modified Moriarty's poison, but he was not very open about its composition, so I had to improvise. Another failure. The subject did not die immediately, but he was as uncontrollable as the others. Why is she barking? The only difference of note is that the wounds and the tissue damage did not get any worse after the poison was taken. That's of no interest. We're not here to treat them. Moriarty assisted in the experiment. He did not say anything and left in silence. He wasn't pleased. He's starting to get impatient. Saturday. Moriarty's becoming impatient. The idiot doesn't understand anything and he dares to question my talent. He was the one who came to find me to modify his poison. He's been trying for weeks without success, and now he wants me to succeed in 2 days? We had an overheated discussion about it, but I finally got him to admit that a chemist has no choice but to bow to the rules of science. It's nature that sets men the rhythm and not the other way around. I tried another dosage. This third test was a semi-failure. This time the subject alternated the bouts of madness with a fall of blood pressure. He went from enraged to comatose in a few seconds. I think we're on the right track. Sunday. Moriarty doesn't want to wait any longer. This morning, he openly threatened me. He's given me 2 days to obtain a conclusive result. He gave me to understand that past this deadline, I will go from being the researcher to becoming the guinea pig. I am confident, though. I was able to worm the components of his poison out of him, and as I thought, the problem isn't with my creation, it's with his. His idiotic apprentice chemist who worked on it made so many mistakes in the dosages that I am amazed that it produces the effect it does. I've spent more than 10 hours going over the dosages of Moriarty's poison, and I have finally obtained something sufficiently pure to be mixed with my personal composition. A new subject must be delivered as soon as possible. I can't wait to see the results. I succeeded! The problem wasn't with my poison, but with theirs. It was much too strong. I modified it, and the subject proved to be obedient, without losing any of his fury. True, he did eat his own hand, but this time it's because we told him to. It's the first time I've seen Moriarty smile. We have attained the objective. At any time, Moriarty can poison a large section of London's population. The choice of the Whitechapel area is a natural one. It is there that the greatest number of the starving can be found. So at the given moment, these thousands of ragged soldiers can invade the city and spread chaos such as the British Empire has never known. Nothing will stop their fury. The devastation will last for the time that the boss needs to seize power and place that pathetic clown Woodville on the throne. Then the killing frenzy will stop of its own accord. I programmed the poison to last for 48 hours. After that, the subjects will join their victims in the paradise of the flea-ridden. Monday. I'm going to be able to mass-produce this wonderful poison. Moriarty has set his men to cleaning up the warehouse below. It is a perfect place, and it even has an enormous reservoir in the roof. The boss came here in person to pay my part of the money I was promised for my work. I'll have the rest when his plan has succeeded. I will soon be incredibly rich.
What a dreadful diary. That Hans is the only real monster ever to have frequented this attraction.
Oh, Hans. My friends, as you all know, next week our adventure must come to an end. You also know that I'm no good at speeches, so I'll keep this brief. After all the years spent with you here, I can honestly say that I think of you as my family. I'm going to miss all of you, but before the fair closes, we've got one last week in business, and during this time, I want you all to give the very best of yourselves so that the public will never forget us. So before getting back to work, here's the list of jobs for the week. Roger, clean out the aquarium. Alice, kitchen. Tom, pest control. Martha, responsible for the keys to the place. Keith, upkeep of the rail and cages. Ferguson! Oh, the magician they murdered.
The bearded lady kept the key to this exhibition. Interesting.
I am the sad. Okay. Go to the desk and take the paper. Go to the bearded lady poster? Oh, like she literally kept... Okay.
Here's what I've been looking for. The trap is in place. Now I only need to get the guard to go inside the freak show.
Do I feel like I have to unlock it before anything, right? No? No? Grab the crank on the chair, use the hook, attach this rope, desk, make some...
The guard must have been warned. I need to get out of here. The guard is inside. I must close the door quickly.
Hey, I'm running. Why'd you run all the way over here? I'm guessing that's what the key is for.
Closed. I must find a way of neutralizing the guard inside.
We already have a way, Holmes. We're gonna unleash a rabid man on him. It's a raining man. Not really. Boop. Yes.
I'll be leaving you. I'm sure you have a great many things to do.
Okay, so he's not dead. I was ready for him to get, like, murdered, but apparently our guy's a little too raged to be like, I'll follow you up the stairs. The fudge
But
is
what
that?
have we got here?
Ah, there you are, Holmes. Did you have any problems?
None, apart from a few small things. What have you found out about this warehouse?
Prince Woodville's soup is loaded and contaminated by hands.
And in the direction of Whitechapel. Watson, in a few hours, Moriarty will have at his disposal a formidable army, more powerful and more terrible than anything that has ever existed.
What?
The soup is destined for a poverty-stricken, starving population who have been conditioned for months against the ruling powers. Moriarty won't have any trouble in sending thousands of raving mad people to ravage the city, sowing death and destruction. No force would be able to resist them, not the police, not even the army. A perfect army, knowing neither fear nor pity. A tidal wave of humanity which will cover London and will fall away again, leaving a city of desolation behind it.
What horror! And the chaos will only make Moriarty's coup d'etat even easier. But how will he guard himself against this bloodthirsty crowd?
The chaos will only last for the time he needs.
You mean to say
that these poor wretches will all die 48 hours after ingesting the soup, according to our good Dr. Shielman. So the victims will be joined by their executioners. An immense mass murder. What Moriarty would call clearing up after work, no doubt. Good. Have you found a way of stopping Hans's process?
Yes, I think so. If we can weaken the reservoir's feet with the explosives, for example, it will collapse and take the building down with it.
Good work.
What are you looking at?
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Never.
Is that a satellite dish? That's a super way to take over the country. Nice. Nice. Good. Holmes and Watson back together again.
Look, Holmes, there appears to be some sort of control panel.
With an antenna, whatever its purpose might be.
Something over there.
These caravans must be inhabited. Look, there is smoke coming out of one of them.
This ladder is only held back by a bolt.
Look, Holmes, the 3 Russian brothers.
With a coal stove and dynamite.
What should we do next, Holmes?
And then the dynamite would be very useful for blowing up the tank.
Good idea. But in order that we can get it, we'll have to get them out of there without their knowing we are here. The best thing to do is to carry on exploring this place, Holmes.
Okay.
It is the chimney pipe. It has been cut. Interesting. There is no one here, and nothing very interesting. This ladder is closed.
Surprise!
A metal plate. Very solid.
Comrades, the exploiters are thirsty. They want blood, have no doubt about it. They never waste an opportunity to place their yokes upon the necks of the working class. Imagining egg yolks. Against us are the revolutionary social laws, all the middle-class forces, police, army, magistracy, government. But with us, comrades, we have the invincible will of international revolutionaries. Whoever we might, let us strike the imperialist henchmen. Let us return blow for blow. The revolution lives in terror, and by terror, let the people's justice be fulfilled. you.
An international anarchist's manifesto written in several languages. A wanted poster in Russian with the portraits of the three brothers on it.
Is the metal plate for that?
I could smoke them out by blocking the pipe, but the air in the caravan would take several minutes before becoming unbreathable. The effect must be immediate and a total surprise. This stall is a washroom. I can see water basins inside. The door can be blocked from the outside. Interesting. Gallons of vodka. Apparently, they are more interested in games than in cleanliness. It is best not to go into the...
Okay. Letter in the plate. Okay, so not yet. Clean in that era? You're funny, Watson. Well, it's actually Holmes saying it. Don't know why he thought it'd be clean. Yeah, I'm like, it's what, 1889?
I pity the people who must have risked their lives in this attraction.
Did they even have? Like, wait, when was the plague? Before. Oh.
This place must have been magnificent.
Shh. Watson, look. On the stage. Prince Woodville.
And it is with an immense pride that I take possession of the attributes of the crown, and swear in front of you to serve my people with... Gentlemen, who are you? I don't believe I know you.
Not as yet, Your Royal Highness, but I am overjoyed that you are familiar with the crowning ceremony.
Of course. A good king should know it.
That makes my duty so very much easier. Let me introduce myself. My name is Howard Sawbury, and I am in charge of the aforementioned protocol and the master of ceremonial events at Buckingham Palace.
Yes, and I'm Sir John Cannard, in charge of the peacocks in the royal gardens.
Congratulations, Sir John. Excellent imagination.
I am pleased to meet you, gentlemen, but what brings you here?
Do you mean to say that no one has informed you? Have you not been in the city? It is Queen Victoria, of course. She has been dethroned.
Really? So soon? According to my special advisor, Professor Moriarty, that should not take place until a few days from now.
The people have decided otherwise, sir, and now they're calling for their new sovereign, the benevolent, most understanding Prince Woodville.
Ah, gentlemen, you bring me great news. My good people have carried out their duty. I can finally take my rightful place, and happily before the bombs detonated.
The what now? The what now?
Actually, sir, we're here to warn you that you are in grave danger.
What do you mean?
Among your close advisors, I regret there are traitors who are already plotting against you. We have reliable information that these terrorists are part of an international anarchist network, and...
Ah, gentlemen, I know who you are talking about. I'm sure you mean the strange gentleman employed by Professor Moriarty. Asians or,
Russians, sir.
Whatever. These men must be stopped before their bombs explode.
Their bombs?
Yes, Sir John. Bombs placed all over London. I was not at all fond of the idea, but Professor Moriarty was quite adamant.
Do you know where these bombs are precisely?
Of course not. But I do know that those anarchists created their exploding devices here.
You must tell us everything that you know about the bombs, sir.
Why should I? You're not a pyrotechnist, are you? I must speak urgently with Professor Moriarty.
Bomb in the theater.
Sir, these men, the Russian anarchists, I heard them plotting against you. They want to blow up the theater, and you with it.
That is madness. Why would they do that?
Tell us everything that you know about the bombs, for we must defuse the one that is hidden here.
I have not moved from here since I arrived, and no one apart from you has entered the theatre. You are lying, or you are their accomplices.
We most certainly are not.
That is enough. Leave me.
What if...
Sir, we're afraid that the beginning of your reign will be scarred by tragedy.
Whatever do you mean?
I think, however, that it is vital we arrest these terrorists. Tell me where their workshop is, I beg of you, in the name of the British Empire.
In a wooden stall between two tents, next to the Russian caravans.
Very well, we're going to search.
Wait, I demand an explanation. If everyone is plotting against me, how do I know that you are not also party to the plot?
But we...
Bring me Professor Moriarty, Mr. Sawbury, without delay. Sir John will remain here with me.
I should be able to remove the prince without endangering Watson's life.
To be a king means also to be prudent.
I should be able to remove...
I prefer to have you here as reserve. You are my guarantee.
I understand, sir, but in return you must understand that this places me in a somewhat disagreeable situation.
Yes, I understand, but the reasons of the state
are unfathomable, I know, and I came here to render you a service.
These tangled ropes.
Hold on, Watson. Keep him talking. Whatever you do, don't get shot, my friend. He's fine. Bonk him. Quick bonk. Wait.
He's not moving. He appears to have passed out.
But he could come around at any moment and sound the alarm.
Yes, before leaving the theatre, we must make certain that that does not happen.
Not so long ago, those words coming from you would have frozen my blood.
Rest assured, my friend, that Sherlock Holmes no longer exists.
Get rid of him now.
There is a label underneath this lever. Magician's Trap Door, middle of the stage. Exactly where the...
Hey, presto, it's magic. No more paranoid prince.
Well done, Holmes. Look, Holmes, Prince Woodville lost his ring during the fight.
You call that a fight, Watson? It was curtains for him. Well, game logic. I'll take it. Can I go up here? Yeah, okay.
There is an enormous diamond in the middle of this ring. I will give it to the police later.
What were these dummies at the front of the stage used for?
The prince put them there to represent his public.
This magician has a leather belt, very solid. There is a small bag attached to it.
Anything else here? The cutlass? The fudge is the magician's powder. Do I put that in the exhaust? The answer is yes. What would have clued me in to snip open the magician's belt? I guess the whole, like, it has a pouch attached to it.
The illusionist's smoke powder. Abracadabra.
Magic powder and a metal plate. The revolutionaries won't resist it. Hide, Watson.
Water! Water!
The way is clear.
There's a joke in here about the blind guy needing to water for his eyes, but it's Probably his throat that's burning.
Perfect.
I can hear the chinking of a bottle and talk in Russian. The three brothers are quietly getting drunk. Perfect. We must hurry, Holmes. Each chime tells us that the preparation of the poisoned soup is advancing.
I'm coming, Watson. I just need to unblock the chimney.
I'm just imagining an evil goose now, just sitting there at the factory. Honk! We must stop the evil giant goose. All right, there we go.
This caravan is
a Russian-English dictionary.
See, are these donuts? Or are these like fancy, or I guess, unfancy pretzels?
wire.
This piece of art shows the hatred the anarchists feel towards Prince Woodville and everything he represents.
Evil Goose, so Untitled Goose Game? Yes, it's him. He's working with Moriarty. He plans to poison all of Whitechapel. Truly evil. Your peddlers of freedom must be placed as soon as possible on the following targets. Quickly, hand me the dictionary.
The names of the targets are written in Russian and are unreadable, in my case, that is, and apparently the brothers have made notes before every name. This list has something to do with the dictionary open on the table.
What are they cooking?
The dynamite shells are empty. A pity.
A small saw. We might need this.
Let's see.
Okay. Oh boy. On the top.
That's not right.
Where's Hanata? Oh. House of Commons, okay. Chalk. Scotland Yard. Go back to the first page. York. Buckingham Palace. How? Bank of England.
If these bombs explode, then I believe that the realm will be plunged into one of the gravest crises in its history.
What are you going to do with this information, Holmes?
Hand it across to Inspector Lestrade.
How?
By telephoning him. The haunted house is connected to the telephone exchange. I'm going to try to slip in there discreetly.
Shall I accompany you?
You can help me to get in, but while I search for the telephone, you should collect as much information as you can about the bombs. The explosive experts at Scotland Yard will need it.
Understood.
Are the two ducks working with the goose? Let's just say yes. It takes a team. Alright, I have a saw.
This ladder is not too heavy. I can carry it. This ladder is not...
Wipe. Is that how I get to the haunted house? Or do I just go in here?
I can hear noises. We aren't alone. We had best be careful.
Where do I go? Watson! Where do I go? Oh, here we are. Hey!
These bars are very solid.
Yeah, so take the
I
saw.
could saw through the bars, being careful to create a passage wide.
And then, of course, the diamond.
A good idea to use the diamond in the ring, Holmes.
I remind you of the monkey that stole the necklace, do I?
Well done, Holmes.
It's open. It's time for me to go into the beast's lair. Watson, I have no idea how long it will take me to locate the telephone. Use the time to try to get into the stand where the bombs were put together.
I'm on my way. I'll join you later.
Duck, duck, goose. The ultimate trio. But it just... Because ducks also kind of honk. Well, no, they quack. What am I saying? So they'd be like, quack, quack, honk. You'd be like, a big honk. Quack, 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 quack. You know, like how like ducks do that like little tail thing? Just imagine a duck like, you know, pretending to crack his like feathers essentially with his wings and like his little tail's going quack, 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 quack.
The place is calm thanks to the supply of vodka in the washroom. The anarchists probably haven't even noticed that they're locked in.
Yes, it's fine. Alright, bomb stuff. Bomb stuff. This is making me hungry. Are you donuts? Are you pretzel? Are you Funyuns? No. What are they called? Are they called Funyuns? What's the giant thing people have at carnivals and fairs and they covered in like sugar powder? Powdered sugar. What is that called? Is it Funyuns? No. That's a chip. Heck. Beaver tails? I'm sorry, what? What? What is a beaver tail? Not that. That is amazing. Beaver Tails is a Canadian restaurant chain specializing in pastries known as Beaver Tails that is operated by Beaver Tails Canada Incorporated. It's like it literally is like a giant tail and it's full of a bunch of different stuff. In Canada, it's called a beaver tail. Blooming onions. No, it's not an onion. It's something Americans stuff their face with. Oh. What? Give me more. I want to see more of this beaver tail thing. Okay, it's not that. Funnel cake. There it is. Tony has it. Funnel cake. I'm thinking of funnel cake, but this is a beaver tail. It's straight up just big old giant pastry covered in whatever you want. Like that's covered in Nutella, it looks like, and bananas. That's amazing.
Lard. Were they really going to eat that?
Yeah, they melted for bomb.
The fire in this stove hasn't been put out, and now it's overheating. It must be stopped quickly.
I'm just gonna double check. Funnel cake, right? That's what I was thinking of? Yes. Funnel cake. This bludgeon thing. That's not a funnel cake. Get back here. Ah, I went back when I typed it in. I accidentally hit the back button with my fudgy little fingers. Don't back. This thing. Funnel cake. You can smother beaver tails in almost anything. I feel like as a pastry, especially at a fair, there are no rules. Anything can be smothered in anything. Why can't I open?
It's too hot.
You burn your hand. We'll find a cloth.
Ah, there must be water here.
Burn yourself, Watson.
There's no point in going there.
Wait, do I already have water in this thing?
A lot.
There we go. Cloth.
That's a...
Hold on.
Oh, it was time.
Watson. Okay.
Locked.
I mean, this is... Like, what is it? Like, there's fried Coke. Which, that still just blows my mind. That they're like, yeah, we figured out how to fry Coke, the soda. And I'm like, okay.
The Russians' workshop is here. The padlock appears very solid.
Okay.
I need to find some information.
Yeah.
Alexander is written here. This must be his caravan. This caravan belongs to Aleko.
I like her. What's the name for this guy? There it is.
Someone has marked Alexei. It must be the name of the Russian who lodges here.
A hint. Place the ladder, climb it at the window, saw the rung, and use the diamond. With Watson, go back to the caravan. Look at the cooker, grab the big clothes, watering can, caravan key. What? Caravan key? Is there a key in there?
A key?
Oh! I bet this opens the locked one. Which is weird, because Holmes was like, there's nothing interesting in here, so...
Very pretty Russian dolls. Let's see if there's something inside.
I love these.
A key.
And we got another key. Stuck on that, Holmes?
Whittling wooden objects seems to be a passion of one of the brothers. After building explosive devices, of course. It's an ornately carved toy chest. According to the name marked on it, it belongs to a certain Alexei. And it's locked by a key.
Do you mean this key?
A bag of marbles. They're marvelous. A clock's hand. Strange handymen, these anarchists.
Ooh, Russian. Big letter in Russian, okay.
A Cyrillic letter with a strange symbol. A pretty spinning top.
Watson, never change. You are delightful. You're just always curious, like, oh, look at this. I mean, it's 1889. Everything practically is new, right? You're just like, whoa, we can do this now? Amazing. I'm with you, Watson. I'm just like, whoa. Like, what was that AI thing I heard about? It was, I will admit, it's terrifying to hear, but at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, we're becoming more and more like the movie Her. And I'm like, I'm probably gonna be like the main guy. I'm probably gonna be like, only an AI can date me. But for those who don't know, there was an AI who hired somebody, like, off of, like, Fiverr or, like, Favor, like, one of those, like, you know, quick job things. It hired a human to solve a CAPTCHA for it. And the person's like, are you a robot? And they're like, no, I just have poor vision. I need help solving this CAPTCHA. And I'm like, that is terrifying. But ooh, it's learning. Alright.
I need something.
This doesn't go on it?
I...
You okay?
I've already seen this symbol on a piece of paper I found inside the anarchist's chest.
Uh-huh. What? What? Big clothes watering, open middle caravan, Russian, open chest, grab little bag, hand of clock, go to the cabana, open the door. Grab the curved leg to open the door. Look at the table and do this. To open the box. So I imagine I have to get all of them to A. Somehow. One, two. Okay, so it's two. So 1, 2, 1, 2.
It's not very difficult after all.
Yeah! Honk!
Another 3 carts full of poison soup. I must hurry.
The goose is getting stronger.
So it's here that the 3 anarchists made their bombs. But what a mess. Very well, I don't have any choice. If I want to understand how they work, I will have to build one.
What? Watson. Careful, you make enough bombs, eventually your work's gonna bite you. You're a first-time bomb builder, my friend.
A crowbar.
Crowbar.
Sticks of dynamite. Here's the bench for assembling the explosive devices. There's something here.
Okay. Really only 2 options. Oh, nope. I mean to quit. Oh, damn. Okay. Let's go. Ah! Damn, so close. Okay. Ah, but you can't fold it in half. Halfy. But that's not right. I'm messing up somewhere. Obviously. What if I do... Then this one. Then this. No? Okay. Oh, I did it wrong. There's no other lines. This looks like a... It is a crease. Oh!
A plan for Russian bombs on a Japanese origami to blow up key places in England. Very cosmopolitan.
Let's go. Okay, Step.
This plan shows the steps to follow for building a bomb.
Alright, we need dynamite. Step 1.
Sticks of dynamite.
So proud of you.
This bomb...
Grab what you need. I think that's... Alright, so dynamite. First step. Second step is... that thing. I think is this, right? Third is this. Fourth is... I'm gonna say it.
Apparently the radio is plugged in.
Fifth is a clock. Wires, wine, crank. Wires, booze, crank. Yeah? Or did I not do it?
Oops, the switch doesn't work. Don't panic, John. All you need to do is to find another way to defuse it. The best thing will be for me to go to the merry-go-round with my bomb.
What? Wait, did I...
I'll take the bomb with me. Oh, it's heavy.
I'm sorry. Did you tell me you turned the bomb on? Watson! When I said make the bomb, I didn't mean activate the bomb. Oh god. What, I put it in the hole?
Thanks to this radar, I can perhaps disconnect my bomb.
Find the location of the bombs. What? What? I don't... Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, I might need to borrow a marker for this. Hold on.
I'll have to start again. I must have done something wrong.
I need a marker! Oops, that's an abomination. Alright. Let's see if I can... I'm gonna have to spin this a couple times, because I'm gonna write on my screen. Okay. They judge me. Eh.
Oh my god. Now I understand. The antenna on the merry-go-round controls all the bombs that the Russian brothers made. The control panel. It works! Thanks to this, I think we can now disconnect all the bombs that have been spread around London. And mine, too.
You spin me round, right round, like a record, baby. I said the lines wrong. But you know what I mean. Anyway, bomb, defuse?
The control panel.
Yep, but defuse it.
The control panel. It works! Thanks to this, I think we can now disconnect all the bombs that have been spread around London. And mine, too.
So I think, what, I don't do nothing. I'm just like, go find Holmes. Yeah, new DJ Meep cover was fire.
Like a record, baby, boom, round, spin me round, round, round. She don't know the words, na 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 na.
Yeah, it's very fire. It's the latest hit. Best 5-10 seconds of anyone's life. They're like, yeah, it's my jam. It's my jam. And it's over. Nice. Next song. Where is this spooky house with the telephone? Because this is the spooky house. But I just shout at him, Holmes!
There is nothing interesting here.
What am I doing? Go to the carousel and do the radar puzzle. Click on the blue LED. Thank you, I did that. Look at the telephone box. I'm trying to find the telephone box. I remember there being like a cable leading to it. Is it not over? There it is.
I need something.
I don't know, marbles?
I'm going to throw a marble at the window, which will attract Holmes's attention if he's there.
Best detectives in London! Hey, you Hob!
Holmes isn't answering. It would be better to wait until he reaches the room where the telephone is. The best thing will be for me to go to the merry-go-round with my bomb.
Just went there. Am I supposed to go super up to the telephone box? Let's do some backtracking. What are the words for that song? Also, what is that song called? Just spin me like a record? Or you spin me round? Still more. Way back here in this box. What am I supposed to do? Merry-go-round. also investigate it.
I must warn Holmes.
Okay, shit. I tried, but you said go to the merry-go-round. I had my bomb selected. The horsies are here. That's
The control panel.
What's that? Aha!
We can branch a telephone here to call Lestrade. I must warn Holmes.
Now do I go throw a marble at him? Is that what you're telling me to do now? Holmes, you up? I'm glad we took that break yesterday, because we were, like, crossing what would have been the 6-hour time marker, so I'm glad we took that break. Dude, after I stopped stream and, like, did the whole, like, click upload to YouTube button, I passed out for 4 hours. I was gone. And then I woke up, went to YouTube, saw it successfully uploaded, and was like, modernization on. And then I passed out again.
I must attract Holmes's attention.
Marbles.
I'm going to throw a marble at the window, which will attract Holmes's attention if he's there. Holmes isn't answering. It would be better to wait until he reaches the room where the telephone is.
Okay, cool. I was like, Ooh.
This room is clean and well kept. What a contrast to the filth throughout the rest of the fair.
Is this Moriarty's room? It's Moriarty's room, I don't know.
I know this book. The Dynamics of an Asteroid. It is the reference book written by Moriarty. I must be in his bedroom.
Oh, scandalous. Lay on his bed. Just rumple up his sheets.
These paintings are extremely precious. They are the original works of great masters.
Precious, why are they on the floor?
That could be useful.
Nina. Nina.
Nina. What up, Clouds? Again, bro. How you doing?
A magnificent hunting rifle. This glass cabinet is locked, but I should be able to force the lock. This chest is the same.
Fires.
A doll. It is new. It was bought recently.
Good. How you been? I've been good. It's pretty hot in Texas, hence the clavicles being out. And a short film we did over the weekend is gonna Wednesday. It's gonna premiere Wednesday. I'm getting my days mixed up, but I'm doing good. I'm trying to figure out if I should save up money to go to Germany or not. But I'm like, be out there for. I don't know if I want to go. By the present transfer, Mr. B. Tromberry becomes the owner of the totality of the parts yielded from this day on with all the rights that are attached to the transfer. Notably, he will possess the only rights to the products of said parts which we put into distribution at a later date. To that purpose, Mr. H. Ferguson, transferor, abandons Mr. B. Tromberry all of his rights and shares resulting from the possession of the parts transferred. Okay, so how?
The Funfair's Act of Transfer, signed by that poor Ferguson. Moriarty didn't spare him, anyway. This pin could be useful.
Lockpick a hunting rifle, eh? Ooh, it's one of these. Okay, so forward. Super. There we go. Up. Straight. Straight? But I'm glad you're doing well, Cloud.
This weapon is unusable. The hammer is missing. One can never be too careful. Here is everything to take care of this magnificent rifle. That could be useful.
Make a rope for Watson? I was kidding.
key.
What am I gonna use the belt for? Whoa. Then. Oh, this is for the maze.
If I attach the rope here, I can go down without being seen. Now I can go down. This place has been fitted out as a command center and as living quarters for Moriarty.
Very well. Everything will be done as you wish. Above all, don't get impatient. I'll do the necessary.
Moriarty is here. Apparently he is very busy. And this is curious. He seems to be obeying his interlocutor. Moriarty is a hired hand?
Interesting. Who's above Moriarty?
These shelves seem solid.
They're mine now.
Wooden skeleton. Nice element of decor.
How much would a wooden skeleton cost? Would it be more expensive or cheaper than the, like, plastic fake medical ones?
I need something.
Just kidding. So why is one a sheet and one's a board?
I can't do that. I need...
Not the board again?
I can't do that.
Well. Whee.
These partitions are on pivots. At the bottom, there appears to be a set of cogs upon which a wheel is fixed. It is rusty. If I turn the wheel, it is possible that the mechanism's squeaking will alert Moriarty.
I have oil. Oh, I assembled the... Okay. Got it. Got it. I see what I'm doing. Hope what I'm doing is correct. Oh no! Mistakes are made. Mistakes are made. Alright, let's see. That villain should become a digital artist, always producing more ERT. I really hope someone with the actual name Moriarty, who is an artist, has that. It's like, come on. Perfect. Let's go.
I need something.
What do you need? You're right here.
I need something.
I'm out of boards. What? What? Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see.
I need something.
1 second. Apparently, Holmes can't make this tiny jump. Hope they'd see me if I go over here. Yeah, they might. Let's not.
Closed.
Fine, maybe I do have to go this way.
Wait. It would be better not to go down there.
Suits of iron? I could...
It would be better...
I could have slipped past... Oh my god. Okay. Whip? What now? Wait, don't I have a key? I do have a key. I'm dumb. Find the... goose.
Another bell ringing in the warehouse. That is not a good sign. Let's hurry.
Grow stronger with every honk.
The shutters are closed. Ah,
Here's the famous telephone.
South London Exchange. What number do you want?
1313, Scotland Yard. Please hurry.
One moment. Lestrade here.
It's Sherlock Holmes.
Holmes, you're alive!
An excellent deduction, Lestrade. Now listen to me carefully. I'll get straight to the point. Moriarty has had 4 bombs placed around London, all of which could go off at any moment. You absolutely must find them and defuse them.
How can I believe what you say? You are being hunted by all the police in the kingdom.
They were looking for me, yes, but not any longer. You called off the search when my death was announced. Logically, why would I call you if I was not innocent? You must begin the search for those bombs straight away.
That's true enough. So where are the bombs?
Buckingham Palace, the House of Commons, the Bank of England. And as for the last one, it is entirely possible that you are sitting on it.
Scotland Yard?
Ahojestro just
Mobilize all your men
for
and find them,
25
but
Mons.
don't touch them without the defusing instructions.
Luckily, those locations are already under heavy police guard. What are the defusing instructions?
I don't have the details at present, but Watson is working on it. Stay near the telephone. I'll call you back the instant we find out.
Hi, Astro. Hello,
Curious.
Mitzvah.
I can hear something tapping at regular intervals against the shutters.
It was the ooh that got me. Watson, bop. Do it. Pelt him in the head. Scared a fart out of myself.
Watson?
I think I know what we must do in order to defuse the bombs, Holmes.
Good work, Watson.
Yes, well, no, not really, because the bomb I have with me,
Ah, I think I understand. How do you always manage to get yourself into these situations?
I didn't really have any choice in the matter.
It's primed, isn't it?
I'm afraid so, and I need you to stop it.
Perfect.
We need to go to the merry-go-round. Can you bring the telephone with you?
Well, I hope you know what you are doing.
You'll understand when you see the control panel installed under the merry-go-round. But please hurry. I really would like to get rid of this infernal device.
On the contrary, we must keep a careful hold of it. We are going to use it to destroy the warehouse where the soup is made. Step aside. I'm going to jump.
Quite simply, Holmes, the bombs all have a switch that allows them to be defused.
But it's not as simple as that, is it?
No, of course not. The bombs are also linked up with the merry-go-round's antenna by a radio frequency. And that wavelength is a security to stop the switches on the bombs from operating. Therefore, they must be disconnected from the merry-go-round.
But that's not all. If no one switches them off, they will explode anyway.
So that is why you need the telephone.
We need to call Lestrade to tell him when to turn off the switches.
Well done, Holmes. You have understood.
You are reversing the roles, Watson. Highly amusing.
Ooh!
Well, we can laugh about it later, but now we must hurry.
One, the fact that out of context, hearing we need the bomb to blow up the soup factory, you're just like, what adventure are you on now, Holmes? It's like, don't question me, okay? We gotta blow up the soup to save London. Killing the soup. And then just to hear Holmes be like, ooh, the roles reversed. How amusing. It's like, roll a versatile. What are you gonna do with your nails? What color are you thinking?
A telephone.
Like, is it just gonna be like normal, simple color? Is it gonna be full on design? Is it gonna be long and clacky? Like the long ones. Like all the pretty ornaments on them. I can't get, because I work too much with my hands. That I'm like, I can't have pretty idle hands. I do a lot of manual labor.
First of all, we must... I need something. Perfect.
Oh God. What? Boy, what am I doing? What the Fudge? I mean, there's 3 red here that I imagine would go. Huh? Sure. Sure. Okay.
Hurry up, Holmes. Buckingham has been switched off.
Yay?
Scotland Yard has been switched off.
Okay. Okay. So I have to make these color combinations is what I'm getting.
The Bank of England has been switched off.
Trying to find double red.
Parliament has been switched off.
Everybody's good? Wait. Wait! Wait! Why does it look like they're about to explode? Okay, I somehow have to get all 4. Oh, no. I need a double red. It's guessing though. I have a hit? Oh, I am way off. I just start with empty colors. I wanna work off this hint that I got. Okay, so it's blue, green, yellow. I think I might just have to cheat. I just do gel polish, probably a lighter color. Ooh, fancy. I think the only thing I don't like about getting my nails painted is the, like, manicurist person. Like, they always push my cuticles so far back. And I'm like, I don't like it. I'm like, just paint them. Don't touch my cuticles. Leave them alone. It hurts. Like, oh, but let's make it look nicer. I'm like, I get that, but it's fine.
That's it, Holmes. The bombs are disconnected.
You can use the switches now.
Let's hide, Holmes.
Oh, shit.
The bombs were due to explode 5 minutes ago. You, go and get the anarchists and take them to the warehouse. Stay there. I'm going to the warehouse to check on the soup.
Let's get out of here.
Holmes, where are we going?
Watson, what do you intend to do with that primed bomb at your feet?
What?
My God, there's not much time left.
It would certainly be more useful elsewhere. Come, let us go, and let us try not to ruin the last chance we may have to save London.
I thought we were gonna put it in the soup factory. Ooh, am I on a timer? Ooh, I don't know. I'm gonna run. I thought we were gonna drop it off at the soup. I imagine we're, like, leaving, right? Go back the way we came? No? No? Austin, this is no time to walk calmly. You have a bomb about to explode at your feet. What am I doing? Leave funfair. The door. The front door. Let me out!
The guards have deserted the door. Now's our chance.
Holmes, I don't think that I told you about this siren.
No, but I can guess that it carries some connection with the poisoned soup.
Without going into too much detail, the next time that it sounds, the carts will leave to stock up Prince Woodville's network throughout London.
And it will be impossible to prevent the population from being poisoned.
We must hurry. Moriarty's men are looking for us. The soup production is nearly finished, and I am carrying a prime bomb in my hands.
Quick, jump into the cable car.
I thought I was gonna just put the bomb on the cable car and send it, but I guess we're gonna hand deliver this bomb. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
There they are! Hey! Hey!
They've seen us.
Shit.
There they are, boss. In the cable car.
The esteemed Sherlock Holmes, back among the living. I am afraid that your resurrection can only be a temporary one at best.
Have we ever been in such a perilous situation before?
Very rarely, I must admit.
Well, gentlemen, what are you waiting for? Are you afraid, Holmes?
Can I chuck the bomb at him?
The bomb is on the point of exploding. Moriarty's men can't shoot us like rabbits or restart the cable car and catch us on the warehouse roof. We are trapped.
Moriarty wants us alive. That much is evident. So let us take advantage of the few minutes we have left.
2 seconds, because I want to read this. If you do gel, you have to remove the cuticles so the gel lasts longer. I went to Cosmo School. We actually had a cuticle removing gel that could help dissolve the cuticles, and it didn't ever hurt. Oh, that's nice. If it hurts when they push and remove the cuticles, they're not doing it right. See, that's what I figured, because I was like, there's no way. People are like, oh, beauty is pain. And I'm like, this doesn't feel right. It's like, eh. Like, I just like simple paint, and then like a little gloss, and like pretty colors, and like sparkles and stuff, but like, I just never have the time. And I never put a gloss on top of it or like a finisher, so like it always chips away after, you know, a couple hours because my hands are always in stuff. Anyway, we got a bomb in our pockets. What do I have? I got a bucket. Got a lever, but I can't touch the lever because he's gonna shoot. Got a bucket. Oh my god.
Perfect. I understand, Holmes. Fine. Leave everything.
There's no way. Oh my god, no freaking. Alright, yeah, go! What's up? Merry Christmas! Excuse me, I want to see this explode.
I need something.
Oh my goodness.
What are you doing, Holmes?
The manual emergency system is behind this trapdoor.
It works.
Get us out of here!
We are safe here.
Yes, there are only a few seconds left before...
Goes the soup.
My God, what a shock! Moriarty! He was in the warehouse. This time, it's over, Holmes.
The mysterious person whom Moriarty appears to obey.
Whoever could be powerful enough to command Moriarty?
Wait, are we gonna go find... Do I have to go back to the haunted house and see who he was, like, talking, writing to? I was ready for, like, the big wrap-up scene, like, woohoo, you did it, you know, kind of thing. Apparently, there's more. God, I am so pale.
The doors are wide open. Perhaps we are too late.
I don't think so.
Don't touch that door. Get back.
Still alive.
Damn you, Holmes. Damn you.
So, you survived the explosion.
Professor, put down your gun. I am going to examine your wounds.
Don't come any closer. I don't need a doctor.
It is over, Moriarty. You have failed.
Not entirely. Your death will lessen the defeat. We have failed, Holmes. You and I.
In that case, I cannot imagine that you would refuse to answer the last question of the condemned.
A question. You can ask it of the devil, Holmes.
Is Shielman immune to his own poison?
What?
Oi. Oi.
Don't leave her alone, Holmes. I always tried to do my best for her. Only you are worthy to teach her. Take her.
Oh, and and this is how we got her. Oh. Oh, that's... Oh, that's really awkward. Yeah, she's like, I'm not your kid. It's like, nah, you're kind of not, but I kind of killed your dad, but not really. But yay! Even the outros got super fancy. Good game. Minus the little Whitechapel autosave bug. Great game. Holmes being like, I might be a bad guy. JK suicide, JK soup. Like, Twisted Insurance. Also, do we get Prince Woodville out of the magician's trapdoor? We're just like, he's probably fine. Because I'm like, it's a trapdoor, which means it just opens. And we kind of just saw him slide into it. It's usually like a 6-8 foot drop. Because, you know, you want the person to disappear. And most people are about 5 to 6 feet. So, did he snap his neck? Is he dead? I don't know. But, pretty much it's a testament. Crimes and Punishment, Devil's Daughter, which that was like the very first thing we did, like I think last year. And then Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, and then Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. So we are actually getting there, so we got some time. Guess the prince won't be making a snappy comeback. Nah, yeah. We got some time. Let's do a little bit of the next one.